always forget I'm muted. Hi, I'm Gary the GooBoy, and today we're gonna play some Path of Exile. Let's go! Don't you guys, isn't it the cringiest thing in the world when people unironically say, let's go, when they like get hype about something? I try to break that habit and I just can't do it, you know? Sometimes you just gotta shout, let's go. You can't really help it, you know? Hi everyone, hello. Let me get some volume fixed here and then we can talk about everything I did since yesterday. I'm not actually in this act, I'm later on. So let me get the music a little higher. Okay, so here's what's kind of gone on since yesterday. I played a lot of the games since. We're about to finish Act 10, but we have a lot better gear. So we have a 6-link staff. It's not that good of a staff, but it's good enough for our purposes. Fire damage, fizz damage, increased fire. We are an avatar of fire build, so we do full convert to fire anyway. So right now we're pretty all right. We have to waste 4 skill points on mana and attack leech because we're not chieftain, so that kind of sucks. I need to refund these mana points because I didn't need it. Hold on. Refund these. Apply. Get the intelligence. And now we have 1 free point. Hey, let's go. So that's where we're at with things. We are currently getting these nodes here. Once I get this intelligence node, hold on. Do I actually need? That might have been a waste. Oh, it is a waste. Look at that. We can just get this one here because we're going to go down there anyway. Perfect. Ah, doesn't that work out? Garmok Twitch, hello. Seismic, oh, how are you? If you don't let's go, even if you don't plan on going, then you're doing it wrong. True. The hype beast lives in us all. Ah, if only. All right, so we have our teardrop. We're just about to finish the 10 acts. It's going to be nice to get into maps finally. We have a pretty decent setup here. I like our 6-link staff. It's good enough for now. That'll get us to like high yellows, low reds. At that point, we need to either leech a hegemonies off someone or just deal with it until level 95. And then we go migrate this to the regular league and I can get a 6-link hegemonies going. Our chest plate is tier, actually this just dropped like not even 30 minutes before the stream. It's spell suppress, max health, lightning and cold res, and this just dropped as is. So I'm like, damn. If only it didn't have that reflect there, I would go, it'd be just a hair better, but it doesn't make a difference. I mean, it's a good chess piece for our level. Everything else is pretty bad. Our gloves are horrifically bad, but we are max elemental res. We do have purity of elements going, so I'm pretty happy. Once we get, what's next? Once we get resistances taken care of as we go into maps, I'm gonna get some sort of freeze immunity or chill immunity, or whatever, and then we can drop purity of elements for grace, but that's kind of optional. It's optional. The hypebeast lives in us all. Yes. Anyway, how are you guys? How's your Father's Day going? I made a huge mistake yesterday. I thought yesterday was Sunday for some reason. So the entire time I'm talking, I'm like, as if I have one less day going. This is our build, by the way. We are a Staff Cyclone. Now, if you don't know what Staff Cyclone is, it is a genius build. Another build found by Mathel, by the way. It is a build where you use Shockwave. Shockwave, you don't see it very often, but Staff Cyclone's like the one part where it just shines. So Shockwave is when we hit an enemy with our Cyclone, or any melee skill, but mostly just Cyclone, it'll trigger like an area of effect around it. Now what's cool about that is kind of this, I'll show you. You'll see it trigger every like 1/3 of a second. So you notice how the enemies explode and all that? I don't have Ignite Prolift. That's actually Herald of Ash and Shockwave. It looks like I'm like chaining explosions, but I'm not. And it just feels really good. This is why one of my favorite league starters is Staff Cyclone. I've done it twice. It's just a very, it's just old, reliable. Then you just stun the double totems, then you kill. So as you can see, we have a sick ton of damage. Way better than that Reap build, and I'm super happy. I have brought in this build to the end game before. Killed Maven with it a long time ago. But definitely happy. I've never done it on a champion before. That's where it's different because I can't use Slayer or Chieftain in this league. So I'm stuck using a champion, which, hold on. Chill out. Man, without flasks and totems, we lack some single target though, let me tell you. We are using inspiration until we get a better mana situation. Our mana's barely fine as is, but yeah. Cheerio, my father is still buying milk unironically. 29 years, still waiting. Oh, I'm sorry. My dad cheated on my mom. Then they got divorced. That's my life. I don't know, I'd rather have the dad go out for milk. So we are using a champion. I've never done champion staff cyclone before. I thought about whether or not to go like impale or something weird like that, but no, I wanted to go full fire conversion. I really like Herald of Ash on this build. So we're just going to go down the fortification branch, get adrenaline. I'm torn between inspirational and conqueror for our final node. I don't know if we want 10% more damage or if we want banner skills with non-curse aura effect. We want the banner skill maybe. It's not a guaranteed thing because inspirational might enable us to use purity of elements and grace together, or if we don't need purity of elements, maybe like not pride. Does pride give us damage if we full convert to fire? I don't think it does. I think it's just the enemy takes more fizz damage. So some other 50% aura haste. I don't know. But that might enable us to do that. Worst comes to worst, we'll just run a blasphemy flammability or something. But I really don't want to spend more gem sockets than I already have because we are already getting a little light here. Like most say, because we're going to go, the dream, by the way, is we go Combs Heart. That is like the ideal chess piece because you just want the raw HP. And, you know, increased fire damage never hurts. So without those gem sockets here, we're kind of really light on gem sockets. So we'll see. Can't you just run anger? Yeah, that's probably better. True. That is better. But yeah, that's another 50% aura we could run. Is it crit version? What, can't you just run anger? Yeah. Oh, you guys. Oh, yeah, it is a crit version. The other part of doing staffs, by the way, and why staff cyclone is so popular is because you have some delicious serpent stance crit, counterweight crit, blunt trauma crit. You have a lot of crit and accuracy nodes of staff. One with the river is a great penetration node. 5% LE pen, and we also have access to lava lash for more 8%. And then we can like, well, the dream is that we anoint Heart of Flame, but if we have to, we might have to anoint charisma to get anger or something. But yeah, that's kind of the hope. But yeah, we are going full crit right now. We have with no inspiration charges or anything else. Actually, how many crit do we have? Wait, what? Inspiration gives crit, doesn't it? Inspiration, 7% increased crit chance per charge. Oh, we're not on Cyclone, that's why. Okay, so with Inspiration, we have a 38% crit, and with a Flask, it's much better. So I'm pretty happy with it. We're at the point where we're one-shotting shit, and with Cyclone, that feels great, because you can just go up, trigger it, and just leave. If you guys have never seen Staff Cyclone, it feels so good. I love it. It's one of my favorite builds. But I've played it so often now. 2 on Chieftain and 1 on Champ now, so it just feels really good. It's just reliable. It's because you only need a damaging staff and like that's it. And really physical staffs, like how often do those sell? Hegemonies is a tier 1 unique, right? So it's as rare as like Chevrons, but nobody uses it. So it's like 1 chaos. Super good. And that Hegemony's Hegemony's Era, I think the staff is called. That'll get you to like high red maps, and the dream is that you get an Elder Staff, and that will give you some juicy mods, and that will like probably double your damage, so that'll get you to the end game. So yeah, I really like this build. I'm gonna want to show you guys. You guys haven't even seen it like really tested. You've only seen it against white mobs, but yeah, you just double totem, you go in, and you kill everything in 3 hits, and it's so good. Our accuracy is... What is our accuracy? 92%. Not good. We could run a precision, but I'm already kind of apprehensive about our mana. Like with totems up, our mana, like you can see it on the bottom right, it drains fast. This is a very mana heavy build, and we don't have a mana flask. So that's not even with like flasks or anything. So boom, boom, all flasks. Like you can see how fast our mana drains. We do have leech. We spent 4 points to get mana leech, so hopefully that's enough. But if not, we can just not run precision. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Oh, hold on. We need to go back in. We have to do the last ascendancy here, and then we can do our ascendancy. Precision low level is really low cost. Yeah, but how much benefit do you really get from it? What is it, like 25% crit, some accuracy? We have to use a whole gem socket that we won't be able to use later. I don't know. Oh, there it is. It's just not really worth it, in my opinion. It's just, you have to, okay, I'm one of those people where like every single gem socket has to be useful. you guys hear that? That was my upstairs neighbor. Did you guys hear that stomping? Oh my god, he's so pissed. Okay, let me speak a little quieter here while I talk. I'm one of those people that like flask. Also, it's 4:30 on a Sunday. Chill, dude. I'm one of those people that definitely I use every gem socket available to me. Man, that was freaky. That was the loudest he's ever stomped. Ooh, whoops. Uh-oh. Might be in a little bit of trouble there. But yeah, geez, I lost my train of thought. I'm one of those people that definitely I could, geez, hope he doesn't knock. If somebody knocks on my door, I'm not answering it. It's my apartment. It's 4:30 on a Sunday. I can make noise. Yeah, efficiency is important, but right now you're missing 4 sockets you can use. Yeah, but like, why? Like, what do I really gain? Hold on, let me go get it. Let's go to Lily. We could buy it earlier in an act, but it's gonna be like level 9, and I really can't probably use that. So what does the precision give us? Is that really worth it? 20% attack or crit accuracy. Sure, fine, we'll use it. You guys want out. I think we have enough gem sockets for this. I have terrible gloves, but whatever. Oh, that was easy. All right, fine. You guys win. Disable that, turn on precision, that, boom, boom. There we go. All right, let's see how that feels. I'm not expecting too much, but we'll see how it feels. All right, we just have to go kill Innocence version 2.0, and then we can kill Kataba, and it'll be easy peasy. Isn't it just fun when you're chilling listening to an audiobook and your PC blue screens? Oh God. I was listening to an audiobook earlier. I was, I'm sorry, that guy hit super hard. I was listening to Game of Thrones. I've never actually read the book of Game of Thrones, but I was a big fan of like the television show. Yeah, we did. I listened to that. Sorry, my neighbor's still like walking around. Now I'm freaked out. Man, he was so pissed. Like he stomps every now and then when I'm loud, but it's like, you know, it's like 9 p.m. It's like, okay, I should end the stream. But here it's like, holy cow, that was the loudest. Anyway, all that is to say, I listened to Game of Thrones earlier, the book 1. I thought that was pretty cool. I've always watched the show, and I was a big fan of the first 3 seasons. Season 4 lost me a little. I wasn't too big of a fan of like Oberyn and everything. I felt like the ending was cool, how the older guy died, but never went beyond that. But the audiobook I really liked. I was just rocking that and Path of Exile. It was a good old time. So precision's helping out our crit a lot. We're up to 41% now. With a flask 50%. By the way, we're getting endurance charges from that fantastic staff node up here. 10% chance to gain an endurance charge on melee crit, i.e. you always have endurance charges. I thought about getting all 3 endurance charges on this build. It would be 3. We would get life here, so it's not too much waste. So it'd be not 7 points to get 3 more endurance charges. Not bad. That's actually not bad at all. It's definitely a thing we could do. It's just not really something I'm super focused on. Having 6 endurance charges, though, that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, it doesn't take very long for us at all to get our endurance charges going. The only thing is we don't get it at the very beginning of the fight, so if we get bursted right away, it's like gotta have other defensive layers. But no, having those sweet endurance charges is great. In fact, 1 point for a free endurance charge. Yeah, that's worth it, right? That's a little bit more damage reduction. That's worth 1 point. We're like 4 endurance charges for now. Ah, oh, Staff Cyclone. Never get tired of it. Isn't it fun when you're just chilling? Wait, which audiobook were you listening to? I'm super curious. I love books. I have a lot of time to read at my work. It's a very laid-back job. It's a very cush job, we'll put it that way. I worked a long time to get there, but it's a cush job. About 10 years of nightmare pharmacy retail, and I finally have a job at a prison. But we're gonna do another level on precision. I want to go precision until I get like 40 mana, and then I don't want to do anymore. So probably 2 more levels. That'll bring us to 100% accuracy anyway, so yeah, maybe we'll do 1 more level of precision and just upgrade it when we need more accuracy. I just don't want to keep on it for long, like maybe until like yellow maps, but if I can't get accuracy by then, that's a yikes. But our gloves are literally might as well be white gloves. They're really bad, so that should be an easy accuracy roll. I'm listening to the legendary mechanic. I'm on chapter 1262. I don't know if you're messing with me, Space Gamer. Also, hi. How you going, Space Gamer? When are you gonna stream again? I haven't checked. Every time I see your name, I'm like, I should see if that guy's streaming again. But I thought your birthday stream was charming, even though it was like 2 months ago. Should we do Delirium? Are we ready to Delirium Sentinel and try our build and really limit test it? I say limit test, not really limit testing, but let's do it. Turn on Sentinel, let's go. Ooh. Okay, we have a lot of damage. We got damage, boys. Juggernaut, get out of here. Juggernauts can't be crit. I think that's how that works. I don't actually know, but I think that's the gimmick. Man, I need a better Sentinel. Oh, I hate Delirium. I hate Delirium so much. Delirium League was probably one of my least favorite leagues because I hated out every single map was this gray schlock. I'm a ghost. Who made me a ghost? Oh, Garmuk tried to turn me blue, and then Space Gamer's like, no, he's gonna be a ghost. It's gonna be spooky. Spooky ghost. I see how it is, fighting over colors. Where's my... There we go. You know what? The other bad part about this, it ruins the, like, color factor of, like, a Herald of Ash, so I'm gonna turn this off. We're better than that. There we go. Now I can actually see color. Isn't that cool? I don't know. I feel like Herald of Ash Shockwave is, like, the reason anyone does this build. I don't know. It's just really fun. And, like, why would you ruin the fun by going Delirium? It's like, yeah, you get insane loot, but it's the same reason I don't run Heist. It's just not that fun to me. I am much more of a fan of, like, you see the reward, do you want to take the risk, versus, like, you just get a shit ton of raw currency everywhere when you kill monsters. That, to me, is boring. It's lazy. It doesn't really mean much. That's why I'm not too big of a fan of Sentinel League, even if it's, like, really rewarding. It's just, it's whatever. I love the recombobulators. That's amazing. That's cool. Who turned me into space? Reconcile wanted to see the goo in space. But no, I love it. But yeah, that's why I'm not a fan of Sentinel, because I don't like mechanics where it's just like you get more currency. That to me is the most boring thing in the world. I want like risk and reward. That's why Ultimatum, mwah, I love that league mechanic. I cannot wait for them to bring that back. I would be shocked if they didn't actually bring it back this league because it's such a fan favorite. I don't care if it's not rewarding. I see the reward. Do I want to engage with the reward? Yes, great. Okay, or no. Okay, fine, I'll move on. But like that's what I want out of it. I want like guaranteed rewards even if they're lesser. That's why I like Ritual. It's just like you know what you're getting kind of deal. Oh god, what have I done? Reconcile's like, oh, that is not what I expected with Cosmic. He's like, I didn't want to see stars, man. But little do you know, those aren't stars. Just joking. Okay, hold on. We need a new Sentinel. We need a new Sentinel pretty bad. Hold on. Oh man, I hate. Ugh. Whatever. We actually have a good Sentinel. It just doesn't trigger. It only triggers on like 20 enemies. It's kind of annoying. All right, this guy's gonna last 2 seconds. Ooh, never mind. Really? I thought this guy was gonna die faster. That's awkward. Our mana is holding up just fine, even with totems, so perfect. We're not gonna upgrade precision anymore. I think we're kind of at our limit, so that's good enough. Oh, onslaught. There we go, easy peasy. We're getting culling from totems, by the way. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I ever said this. If you're running Chieftain, the better ascendancy for this. Not only do you get 50% fire conversion, so you don't need to go this fire mastery for 40% physical to fire, but you also get that juicy totem node that makes your totems give you more buffs. You would either want to go to or anoint Panopticon and get, surveillance. Wait, what? Did they change it? Hold on. 5%. Did we want a totem node? I didn't even think about that. This is different. Attacks used by totems have attack speed. Each totem applies 1% increased damage taken to enemies near it. We summon 3, maybe 4 with Vol Ancestral War Chief. But we also have a totem mastery, and this didn't exist when I did this build last. We didn't have masteries in the game. I'm looking at it now. we could either get 60% crit chance, which we probably don't need with our nodes, or we get 5% of hits taken from your nearest totem's life before use. That's 5% damage reduction? Huh. Isn't that interesting? Totems taunt enemies near them? Yeah. I would think about either placement range or whatever, because our placement range, it's pretty far. We don't need that. But yeah, I don't know. It's isn't that interesting? Oops, oops, oops. I'm going the wrong way. Jesus Christ. So let's go back to town and we're going to kill Kitava. I think Sentinel is an okay mechanic to replace Tormented Spirits. I don't. If they make it automatic and I don't have to press anything, sure, fine, but I'm not going to like it. Oh, we're not going to use any of these. Wait. Oh, shit. Am I going to... Nope. This one has way more life. No, I don't. It's like, I get why it exists. I understand it's a way to buff rares without, like, dragging, you know, spirits to it. It's like, okay, I understand why it exists. I just don't like it. I would rather, what would I rather? I'd rather just... I don't like the mechanic because really, what is it? You buff the monster, you get more rewards. That to me is boring. I like Ultimatum. It's very thematic, or Ritual. It's very thematic. It's just there's so many more cool things you could do to buff rares and not just Sentinel. I don't know. It's just boring to me. It's the same reason Delirium's boring. Heist is boring for a different reason because it's like super complicated. If they made Heist more streamlined, I think I would do it. Because I like the idea of like picking and choosing your rooms, and it's like, okay, yeah, you pick the reward you want kind of deal, but you have to take the risk and you have to kill more monsters to do it. It's like, okay, that's up my alley. But why do you have to like equip your team and you have to like, level them up every league? That to me is boring. I would rather do anything than that. At this point, we're just gonna go straight to Kitava. We don't need to level up anymore. We have everything I want. We have a good 6-link setup. We're just gonna go straight into maps, so let's just kill some magic packs. Maybe go up. We're not going to level precision anymore. Maybe go to level 9 or 67. But at this point, we're ready for the. At this point, we're ready for Kitava. If you're wondering, we do have the option for Conk Effect. Right now, we're using increased crit strikes. I want the increased crit strikes. That to me is a little more comforting. Having higher crit means more juicy endurance charges. Without crit strikes, I'm noticing I don't always get the full endurance charges. I get like maybe one sometimes, but as it is, like you can see, we're now getting 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that's with increased crits. So it's like, ugh, I don't know, man. I'd rather give up a little more damage. Plus, you know, Conk Effect reduces your AoE, and that makes clear feel a little worse. And really, for the next long while, we're doing clearing on maps. Yeah, it would function similarly. No tree, etc. You just encounter in the map and it follows you and zaps the monsters until it runs out. Would it? Honestly, here's what I would rather them do. Just get rid of Sentinels entirely. It's not like they invested that much into the assets anyway. Just get rid of Sentinels entirely. Don't even bother buffing the rares or whatever. And just give us Recombobulators, but make them really common. But make it so they can't transfer over fractured mods or anything, like double fractured mods or something. Like if you have an item, each item has a fractured mod, when you recombobulate it, both of the mods can be on the item, but only one of them are fractured. Maybe you can't use them on corrupted items. Maybe you can't use them on, you know, you can't have more than one temple mod on it. Like there's a lot of things you can do to nerf it. I would like them to do that and make them way more common. So we're just recombobulating always, but like, you know, I'm okay with spell suppression stuff on Energy Shield. Like I'm cool with that, but it's just like the double fractured mods where items just get stupidly strong. Plus, I want to nerf spell suppression anyway, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal. It'd be pretty wild if they let us keep Recombobulators. I think there's a 0% chance. I think they will. They're just going to make it so it's less abusive. Like, if you have Recombobulators... Okay, Recombobulators are great for the game, right? They're too powerful, I agree. They're like, you shouldn't have the ability to use them on corrupted items or fractured mods or some multiple temple mods or multiple... Am I okay with tier 0 essence mods being recombobulated? Maybe, maybe not. I'm on the fence on that one. Probably I am okay with it. But like, multiple stacking great mods, that's where it gets to be an issue. But I'm okay with recombibulators, like the idea of like making like rare and magic items more powerful off the ground. Like, you have to understand, people are no longer having super loot filters where they don't see anything but currencies anymore. It's like now they have like amulets all done, because you never know, you can have a +1 all skills amulet and sell it for an X, like that kind of deal. Like there's a lot of juicy stuff you get out of it. I don't know. I think it's cool. I have no problem with it. Okay, here's our goal here. Not die. We have 75 fire res. We have 2.6k life. Perfectly timed level up. If I die at Kitava, it's my own goddamn fault. We're a little low on life. I ain't gonna lie, but that's fine. All right, what do we want now? We want crit nodes, right? Yeah, we're gonna go down this juicy crit line. What's our crit anyway? 42% without inspiration. 45% with. That's with no flask. All right, I'll take a 45% crit. All right, Kitava should die pretty quick, I think. Yeah, look at that damage. We got damage for days. Easy peasy. And we have leech too, so it feels good. Whoa, dying to bleed, dying to bleed. There we go, we're good. Those endurance charges are helping a lot, by the way. Those resistances, we're going to be not resist cap, but we have 71 on one of them, so that's not terrible at all. Really bad. Yeah, no, I think they're going to bring back recombibulators. I think Chris Wilson loves the idea that everybody now cares about rares and magic items off the ground again. Because, like, you have to understand, rares off the ground are now more popular than they have ever been in the history of Path of Exile since, like, maybe the release of 1.0. Like, it's been that, like, long since people cared about magic and rare items that much. Oh, whoops. I thought it was next phase. Oh, that was all my fault. Never mind. I didn't die. Who said I was gonna die? Not on this build, baby. 17,000 armor. Pshaw. Get out of here. I do wish I had Onslaught on hit, though. That would be such a good stat. Freeing up that other flask for percentage armor would be amazing. Or actually, percentage evasion, is probably what I'd want. Percentage and flat evasion, because I have a flat evasion. Right. I feel so dirty playing Champ, you know? I feel like Champion's just too powerful. I feel like Champion is just too... It's too good. I can't wait for them to nerf it. That's it. I'm making my own patch notes. What would I do? I would nerf spell suppression to like 33% spell damage protected. I would make it so... Hold on, I gotta live through this. Easy, easy, easy. Get out of here. Nerf spell suppression to 33 instead of 50%. I would make it so recombibulators don't combine, but they're in the game and more common than they are, because I think they're fantastic for the game. What else would I do? I would buff bow skills. Like, here's what I would do with melee weapons and ranged weapons. Any physical weapon, I would make it so that your early game damage is like greatly increased, but your late game damage is the exact same. That's what I do. Just make it so that you don't have to have this incredible weapon in order to use a lot of like skills. Maybe add like flat damage. That's what I would do. I would make it so any skill that requires your weapon to do damage, like you need a good weapon for it, I would add a base damage to all of them and make it so that add a base damage to all of them and reduce the fizz scaling you get from the damage scaling you get from the gem. So it's still even in the end. It's just a little lower on the top end and much higher on the lower end. That's what I would want to do. So it just makes leveling a lot easier for a lot of people, I think. That would be like my general thing. Make it so like Cyclone feels a little better at the low end. I don't know, but then again, do some skills need worse higher ends? Double strike is an insane late game. Would it hurt to really nerf that? I don't know. Do I need to craft movement speed? Oh, it's a 6 mod shoe. Shoot. That's why I didn't like wearing these shoes. I was like, wait, these shoes aren't that bad. There's a lot of resistances, but no, it's good. So we do have capped lightning, meaning I could get rid of these boots. All I need is fire resist and life and movement speed. That's all I need, which is pretty sick. I do need... It looks like I have terrible cold resist. I don't. I have 71 cold resist. It just looks worse than it is. No, I think they're gonna let us keep recombobulator's though. What else do I want them to keep? We have underground seas. We're gonna do spider forest. Yeah, no, I think I would do that. What else would I do for the new patch? Something that's easy to implement. I'm just trying to think of like what would be easy to implement for GGG while they work on Path of Exile 2. Please bring back Ultimatum. That would be cool. Bring it back, even if it's old form where you don't like it for some reason. I really liked it. I don't care what like high-end players say, like, oh, it's so slow and I stopped doing them. I don't care. I use them all league. They're fun. What else would I want? I don't know. There's a lot of things. I don't know. Do you guys even like not Expedition? I just said it. Ultimatum. Is that like a thing you guys like? Because I love it. It might be my favorite league mechanic. It's either that or Ritual, but I like that like pick and choose your reward kind of deal. Even Essence League I like more than like Delirium. That's very against the grain. Zara, yo-yo. Ugh, I hate yo-yos. I have bad memories associated with yo-yos, okay? I remember I remember me and my brother growing up. He's died since, but my brother growing up, we had a birthday that's very similar to each other. I was in early October and he's in late October. So my mother, because we didn't grow up wealthy, so we'd often celebrate our birthday together, and it's like mainly my parents' way of like not buying more than one birthday cake for us. So we had our birthdays together, right? And I remember one time my parents had this like huge birthday where all my friends came over, and we had like a contest where it was like, you know, you wrap your friend up in toilet paper and you had like a mummy race. It was like a whole thing, right? And the winners got these yo-yos. And this was, listen, you guys think you know yo-yos? This was back when they were hot shit. When every single kid wanted to have a yo-yo when they like first really got popular. Not first, but like they had a resurgence in like the mid-90s. And it was like, oh my god. Also, first boss for Staff Cyclone, handling it pretty well. It's a white boss, but you know what? I'll take it. No, and I remember my brother, he won a yo-yo at our birthday, and I didn't win anything. I lost every single thing I competed in. And I'm like, hey, Mom, could I have a yo-yo? Because she didn't even get me one for my birthday. And she's like, no, you have to earn it. And I'm like, oh, and I cried. That's my story. I just cried. Oh, my Atlas. Oh, I completely forgot about this. What are we even running? We're only doing this for 2 days, and then we're transferring over to Sentinel League. Do I just want to run a bunch of Blight? I've never done like a fully like done Uber Blight before. What do you even get? Blight chests. Ooh. 20% chance to gain an additional Blight encounter? Wait, you get an extra Blight in the map? Isn't that insane? Whoa. That's kind of cool. Maps drop an additional anointed jewelry. 100% more non-unique monsters. Blight maps spawn 150% fast. Dang, there's a lot of cool Blight nodes. I didn't know it was that, like, cool. Is that it? Oh, there's a ton up here. What else do you get? Maps found have a 3% chance to area contains a Blight encounter. Oh, just extra Blight always. Okay. And then oils found have a 20% chance to be 1 tier higher. Ooh. And then Blight encounters contain up to 1 additional Blight boss. So wow, that's going to be really hard though. I mean, I think we can handle it, but I think we're just going to beeline all the Blight nodes. And then disable like breaches, abysses, expedition, keep harvest. Now we'll drop harvest, screw it, Legion. Because we're not going to get 100% of the maps, I don't think. I could get it by tomorrow, but I don't know. It'd be kind of weird, man. I don't know. Wait, what's that jewel? Oh! Wow. Nice jewel. Oh, we got a new Zazas! Oh, baby! Let's go! Oh, our team might get first. Our team, the Gluttons, we might get first place in this. Also, Zara, how are you? Sorry, I completely went off on a random tangent. Wow. Are we gonna... I think we're popping off. What I'm thinking is that, if we get first place, do we win anything? I didn't even check. Like, are there prizes? Do I get cosmetics? Do I get points? Probably not. There's 400 players in the team. But yeah, we got ourselves only a couple more uniques to get, and we basically got first place for sure. Ooh. Wow, when was the last time you guys saw an Uzazas? Do you guys even know what that is? Hold on, I'll show you. It's not a ring you're ever gonna see, but like, it's just, you know, you're not even gonna see it. There's a lot of reasons behind that, but one second, let me show you. Okay, hold on. There we go. All right, Uzazas is a ring where you get 20 dex, 5% energy shield, 5% life, and it requires level 49. Oh, what a ring, what a ring. Oh, we got a green dream. Cool, cool. Everybody's wanting soul fight. All right, so now we're getting to the stage, by the way, where everybody's starting to help each other. And it's like, okay, this is what I wanted the whole time. Because now if I ask for something, they might actually give it to me. It's like, oh, okay. Because it feels like everybody was like out for themselves, and if they had anything extra, then they would give it around. But I felt like, I don't know, it would have been more helpful if everybody just like actually sacrificing for each other. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. But we got first place, so I can't complain. Or we're getting first place. We're in first place currently. How's the Frostblades build? Never made it. The reason why is because I was a dum-dum. I thought the unique shield... Also, how's the volume? Is it too loud? I can lower it. Is it too loud relative to my voice? I never even, like, thought to ask that. Am I dying? Nope. Not even close. We never made it. The reason I never did the Frostblades build is because... how do I say this? We never made the Frostblades build because... I was dumb and I forgot that the unique jewel for Frostblades, I thought that was just 15% elemental penetration, not 15% ice or cold penetration. And if it's cold penetration only, that made the build so much worse. It's like at that point, why are you even converting to fire? Like it's that kind of deal. So it's like, oh, so I realized I botched it and so we're not running it. But Staff Cyclone, man, this is juicy. Let me tell you. I find your voice too low. Oh. I have to put up my volume when watching you. Oh, really? I mean, I can raise the gain on my microphone. How's that? Is that better? Okay, so I raised the gain on my microphone. I don't know if that helps at all, but I didn't realize I had it set so low for people. I mean, does that help? I mean, is that anyone else? Do you guys actually have to raise the volume on the stream? I don't want to compete in the loudness wars is the thing. I don't want to like compete for your ears kind of deal. Also, what was that? Spirit Crusher made me red. Oh, I see. Thank you. I find my voice too low, but the volume of the game is fine, right? Relative to my voice? Interesting. I didn't think that was going to be the problem, but thank you. I appreciate it. People don't realize that smaller streamers, man, we need that kind of feedback. If nobody tells us, we're never going to realize. Like, we don't have, like, a Twitch chat full of, like, tech knowledgeable people on us. Most people, if you have, like, bad volume as a, like, a low-view streamer, people will just never come back. Like, they'll just leave, like, straight up. And it's like, oh, okay. That's pretty bad. I'm not too happy with the build's damage yet. I really want to kill these low-level bosses pretty early, but we're level 67, right? You can't really criticize it yet, right? Our 6-link staff is doing work. It's not the best staff. I wish I had all of that. Okay, to put that into perspective, if that added fire damage was all fizz damage, that would be like probably 20% more damage. Like we just scale a lot of fizz. How come you're doing Champ and not Slayer? Because I don't have access to it. We are doing what's called a BPL league, meaning that we are in a private league. We are the Eater of Worlds team. We are the Gluttons, hence the title. I'm a meta glut. You get it? You get it? So anyway, I don't have access to any of... Oh, wait, sorry. Let me be clear. I don't have access to any of the Marauder Ascendancies or Slayer. I do have Gladiator and Champion. Now, the problem with that... The problem with that is that if I want to do Staff Cyclone, the best two ascendancies for it are either full fizz as Slayer, which is a great build, by the way. That's like, if you want the highest top-end damage, that's what you do. Or full fire conversion Chieftain, which to me is a guilty pleasure because it's a better league starter. You just have a lower ceiling of damage, but you full fire convert with either Avatar of Fire or you go like Fire Mastery plus Gloves. Either way, it's a much better league starter because you get HP leech for free because you do fire damage. You get better totems. You get a bunch of fire resist if you want it. Like, there's a lot of quality of life in there. So usually I like going Chieftain with it. But we're doing champion. We're going to get fortified. We're going to get some other juicy things. I haven't even done my final ascendancy. I'm an idiot. Oh, not even my final ascendancy. I haven't done my third ascendancy. Oh my god, I didn't even think about it. Thank you for reminding me. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay, well, hold on. Pause before we do more mapping. I want to get adrenaline. Okay, hold on. We need to go to the tower, right? No, it's the bathhouse. Yeah, it's the bathhouse. And then somewhere else I need to get it, but whoops, my bad. Haven't done that in a while. Jeez, normally I hate coming back to do ascendancies, but there you go. This is how it should feel, by the way, at some point. Just one-shotting minions with, like, one Cyclone. Like, that's what it should feel like. That should be normal. Okay, that's the wrong way. Gotta go down here. Also makes it so mana is super easy to manage. Oops, I don't know why I clicked that. How come you're doing Champion Not Slayer? All right, I forgot. Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good, my man. You know what I missed about that Earthquake Bleed build, though? Or not the Earthquake Bleed build. Which one did we do Overleech on? Was it Flicker Strike? We had so much Overleech that we could just run through all this fire and it would just never kill us. We would never, like, die from it. And I thought that was the coolest thing in the world for some reason. I love Overleech as a mechanic. Even if it's kind of weak, you don't get that much healing, or at least as much healing as you want on it. Okay, finally. But man, just never dying is so good feeling. All right, we need to go to the tunnel. The tunnel is the Act 9. Yeah, it's right after the optional boss. Right. It's this. So now we have to go backward, which means it's probably smarter to go to the foothills, right? Nah, whatever. We have to go this way. Oh, doesn't Herald of Ash look so cool in here? I can't wait to delve with this. I love delving with this build, by the way. In fact, should we go Blight or delve with this build? I don't know. We have to choose one or the other, for sure. We don't have enough time to do everything. I kind of want to go Blight and just get, like, a bunch of, like, just a bunch of oils for Sentinel Leagues. When it gets transferred over, I have, like, a bunch of stuff with me. But, as it is, I'm pretty happy. Because I really, really want to get, like, probably, like, 4 or 5 Goldens before this league ends. That'd be kind of nice. They're easy enough to get anyway. He's got to sell a lot of oils. Plus, it gives me an excuse to get an oil tab. I haven't done that yet. Like a div card tab. Oh, my plans for next league. So, next league, because right now we're going to ease our way into other video games and other, like, and other kind of videos to be made before next league. Still doing the occasional Path of Exile video, just maybe not every single upload. So what I want is that next league we can, next league what I want to do is I want to, do I want Guff? Yes, I do. What I want is next league I want to do div cards. I want to like have a div card tab and just get all the div cards but never turn them in, and at the end of the league just turn them all in at once and just get like a bunch of Whispering Ices and Doctors and Headhunters and do all that at once. I think that'd be kind of cool, right? I don't want to sell any div cards though, so we'd have to go somewhere with like an alternative. I don't want to do Magic Find either. That's always been kind of dumb. I hate Magic Find builds. We'll see. We'll see. Oh my god, please. Oh, I can't. I have to actually take my time. Oh, the worst. No, I don't. I can go through this like a man. Yeah, let's go. All right, let's do our, finally, let's do our Ascendancy. Do I need any more skill points? I don't think I do. Hold on. Skill points is I think what it's called. Is it slash skill points? Nope. I don't know what the passives. That's what it was. Slash passives. 2 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Cool. We got them all. 66 from character level. 24. I think is what you get from quests. Yes, I think you get 24 from quests. So we're good. Oh my god. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Because I forgot. Hold on. Am I dumb? Did I not click the thing? Hold on. Where is it? I didn't click it. Ha! Cute. Jesus Christ. So many little things I have to do. There we go. Now we can do our Ascendancy. Now we can get Adrenaline. All right, let's go. That is an Elrond ring, and I haven't even identified it yet. If I get minus mana cost, it's gonna be juicy. The cool part is because Cyclone is such a cheap skill to use, all you need is just minus mana cost on one ring, and it's 0 mana, and then we can get juicy with our reservations. That's when it's great, because that's when you can have precision to like the absolute like limit. I don't know. The idea of having like a 0 mana build is just so appealing to me. You know what I always thought about doing? Nobody does blood magic anymore, right? I have legitimately wondered, what is the point of blood magic? Like, it used to be, okay, blood magic wasn't great, but you got a bunch of nodes behind it. And when I did my Lacerate Starforge build as a Slayer, way back when, before Slayer was redone to like give you a bunch of crit and all that, it was non-crit, it was Resolute Technique, and it was blood magic, and I got the bunch of life nodes behind it. And it was great because you had so much mana cost that like recovered that. But like, what builds today have so much mana cost that you can't just fix? I don't know. Like, blood magic is a way of doing it, but like there are other more effective ways, and I just don't know why anyone would ever take blood magic. It's really bad. Come on, let me go. This is gonna be the fastest Ascendancy you've ever seen, by the way. I'm not messing around here. I hate it. I can't stand Ascendancies. It's so boring. It's so boring to watch. It's so boring to engage in. Never been a fan. So next video, tomorrow is what I'm planning. So tomorrow we're gonna have our Staff Cyclone kind of review. So I want to get to the final Ascendancy beforehand. I want to get to like level 90. So by tomorrow, I should be able to do that pretty easily. Shouldn't be that hard. What is that? Another maybe 5 hours of gameplay? Like, how long does it really take you to level to 90? Okay, I shouldn't say 5 hours. Maybe like 8 hours. But it shouldn't be that bad. If I like, here's what I do, okay? When I'm off stream, I just turn on the Game of Thrones audiobook I'm listening to, because it's like, what I'm finding out is like 30-ish hours per book. At least the first 2 were. So that's like 60 hours. So I just turn on the audiobook, I just focus on that, and I can just grind Path of Exile away. I don't really pay much attention, so I do get the occasional death, because I'm just like not focused at all on it. But it's how I can stand like grinding in this game. Because man, Game of Thrones, you wouldn't think it would be fun to like hear the audiobook because it's really dry. But what I know, or what I realized, was once I realized George R.R. Martin's writing style is like everything kind of matters in its own little way, and everything has like a payoff, and everything comes full circle. Every time you focus on the book, I feel rewarded for doing it. Also, super crit node. Ooh, what's our crit after this? Show me, show me. What do we get? Right now we have 46% with no inspiration, and after this we get 49, and with inspiration charges 52. With flasks it's gonna push up to like 60. That's a lot of crit, and we get a lot of crit multi from staff. So what's our crit multi right now? 360. Oh no, it's attack speed. 301% crit multi. That's not good. That's not good. Usually when I go crit multi, I want like usually like 500% minimum is usually what I shoot for. That's a lot of gear requirement to get there, but usually that's enough to make it feel really good. So that's gonna be the plan. It's gonna be the plan. Oh, Father's Day. You guys excited? I have to celebrate my Father's Day on Tuesday. Also, that is the fastest aspirant at level 3 Ascendancy I've ever seen. Boom, dead, easy peasy. Get out of here. Yeah, we have what was I about to say? Father's Day. Oh, the videos. So I have a video coming out Monday about this exact build. I gotta prep for that. And then after that, what I'm thinking is we're gonna do like a different game video. Like Divinity Original Sin 2. I understand that video got like almost no views relative to Path of Exile, but I think that's not its fault. I think what happened is I picked a game that Path of Exile players aren't really interested in. But if I did like a Diablo 3 video, right? Because I don't remember anything about Diablo 3, to be honest. If I did like an honest Diablo 3 video, I think that could get some views. I think people would like that. Divinity 2 is a great game. It is a great game, but the problem is I think Path of Exile players, oh, let me be clear. Path of Exile players aren't interested in watching it again because they know it so well. Does that make sense? But then again, Diablo 3 would have that same problem, huh? Anyway, that's how I feel about it. It's like Divinity Original Sin 2 is like a game everyone has seen. But if I did a video on like... Maybe I'll do one on the art collab I just did. Because I did an art collaboration with a Goldie Demon. And it was kind of a low view stream, but it was funny, right? Like my personality is the same whether I'm playing Path of Exile or not. So maybe I'll do that and like maybe warm people up to the idea that I don't only play Path of Exile. I don't know. To be honest, I like Pathfinder more. I've never played it. Is it old? Is that game fun? Wait, Pathfinder. Is that the new like vampire action RPG? Is that what you're talking about? Oh no, that's V Rising. I don't know. Also, cheerio. Hello, hello. Do you like the build now? Because it's way better. Do you like the build now that it actually does damage? Oh, isn't it nice to see me like kill things in 2 seconds and not like struggle on basic things? If you like Divinity, you'll love Pathfinder. I didn't actually... Okay, you know what I love? Did I just pick up Syntrex? Or is that 7 League Step? I think those are Syntrex. Oh, look, Syntrek. Haha! Isn't that cute? Well, I'll be. There you go. I think it's the most valuable thing I got all league so far. This 4-day league. As a guy who had to level 2 builds. Wait for Baldur's Gate full release. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. First of all, I played a lot of Baldur's Gate 2 in my life. What do you mean Baldur's Gate full release? What are you talking about? Talking about playing other games? Heresy! Yeah, this build is much better, though I still don't understand why you converted to fire. I converted to fire for a couple of reasons. One, these staff penetration nodes are juicy AF. Two, how often do you get to do Lava Lash? Actually, like, go to it, not just, like, anoint it. Three, you get 90% conversion anyway, and then we can get the last 10% on gloves. And three, oh, I hate getting 4 nodes just to get Mana Leech. Ugh. And three, Herald of Ash procs. Listen, look at this. Boom. You can't get that with an all fizz build, can ya? Ha! I actually did I did think about getting full fizz and just going Impale. But you know what? I love Staff Cyclone. I've done it every time with full fire conversion. It feels really good. I don't know. I like it. Baldur's Gate 3? Wait, they announced Baldur's Gate 3? Wait, what? Is it on Steam? No way. Hold on. They announced Baldur's Gate 3? When? I hate how much of my store is anime now that I, like, played... Excuse me? Now that I've played Baldur's Gate 3. Oh my god, 60... Oh my god, it just came out? Is it cool? Oh my god, I didn't know they released Baldur's Gate 3! Oh my god, nothing's loading. Ah! Oh, it's early access? Oh no, I don't like early access games. I do have exactly 16 gigabytes. When did this come out? It's made by the Divinity Studio. Like 2020? How did I not know about oh my god, it's Baldur's Gate 3! Oh my god, it looks so cool. Oh my god, does it look like this the entire game, or is this like a rendered cutscene? It's not pre-rendered, obviously, but like... Red! Ray! I see you lurking there. Hey Gary, I know what we're gonna do tomorrow. No, we're playing Path of Exile, because we don't get it. What was that screenshot? Oh my gosh, show me character creation. Oh my god, that looks so cool. I'm a huge sucker for like RPG character creation. Like the Pillars of Eternity character creation is probably my favorite in any video game. Oh my god, they came out with Baldur's Gate 3. When does the full game come out? Pathfinder already has 2 games. Kingmaker, which is 9 out of 10, and Wrath of the Righteous, which is basically an easy 10 out of 10. Oh, there's so many cool RPGs. I didn't know they came out with Baldur's Gate 3. Nobody told me. Oh my god. Oh, look at the stupid UI. Oh, this is a Baldur's Gate game. Oh yeah. If there isn't a dumb UI, it's not a Baldur's Gate game. Look at all the buttons. Oh my god. Guys, I have to play this. Wait, what's this? Target, animal hunting. Oh, it's a wisdom check. You get to roll like the game. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Add to cart. All right, we'll come back to that later. All right, well, I'm spending 60 bucks on a game. Wait, hold on. People who know that really well, okay, because I had no idea they came out with Baldur's Gate 3, and I love Baldur's Gate 2. I love those old school, like, PC RPGs, like, not Icewind Dale. Is it Icewind Dale? Is that what it's called, or is that the Pillars of Eternity game? Icewind Dale, I love, Planescape Torment, like, those old school RPGs. Steam Baldur's Gate 3? Yeah, I just looked it up. It's on there. It's crazy. I had no idea. Nobody told me. I'm sorry. But yeah, when does the full game? Yeah. When does the full game come out for Steam? I'm gonna die and I'm gonna be pissed. Nope, we're good. I almost died to fire damage. I'm like, oh, my potion is not healing me. Uh-oh. Okay, so let me think. When can we play Baldur's Gate 3? Because I'm really excited for that game now. Is it okay? But is it worth playing? Like Planescape Torment is greatest of all time. Garmok, you know your shit. I love Planescape Torment. You know that my only problem with Planescape Torment. Wait, which room am I in? I am in this one. Okay. My only problem with Planescape Torment is that I don't like the idea of just like. I feel like it's character creation. Okay, this is gonna be. Oh, God, how do I say this? I don't want to get too nitty gritty. It's a great game. Just play it. If you've never played it and you like RPGs, just play Planescape Torment. It's like, I would say this. Thematically, it is the best of all time RPG when it comes to like thematic, getting the player into the game. Like, I think it has one of the best intros in a RPG. I think it's just a great game. I'm not going to complain about it. Guys, I'm so happy for chat right now. Roro, why are you so happy? It's expected for 2023 or whenever they are asked, they can just say when it's done. Is it worth playing right now, Reconcile? Is it like a game worth playing? Because if it's worth playing right now, I'll 100% play it. I love Baldur's Gate. I will 100% support the developers. Those are the kind of games I want to play. I do need jewels, so thank you for those. Low item level, though. Penance Brand. Ugh. Percentage damage leeches life if you've killed recently. Yeah, I actually will take those. Thank you. Did a little more life leech. Not great. I already have it, but still. Okay, what do we want next? Here's where I was wondering. We want adrenaline, right? That's going to be like our next thing. How do you not get adrenaline? Like, that's the reason anybody plays champion, right? Is adrenaline and, like, fortify. And great non-curse aura effect. We have to, right? How do you not? You can complete the first act of the game if you want to, but I wouldn't recommend anyone buying it early to access it, although I did. And it's good in my opinion. Okay, thank you, Roro and Reconcile. Okay, so I'll hold off on buying it, but I also really support the developers, so I don't know, maybe. I think we are going to go Adrenaline because why not? More damage. Our last Ascendancy, I'm still torn between Conqueror and Inspirational. Oh God, I just have to do, I think I might just throw this into POB when I'm done streaming and seeing if Inspirational makes it so that the decreased banner reservation means I can run Purity of Elements and Grace or Anger. No, sorry. Grace and Anger, not Purity of Elements. We're going to drop that once we get Freeze or something immunity. I think that's what we're going to do if I have the reservation for it. If that doesn't work, then we'll just go Conqueror. I'm just thinking about like anointing Charisma instead of probably the better Heart of Flame. But I don't know. Then again, now that I see this tree, we're gonna get these melee crit nodes here, these melee crit nodes here. Now that I see the tree, we have a lot of extra points. Like, how many points do I really need here, right? This crit node's gonna be 4 points. I'm gonna get, well, 3 points. We don't need the melee crit there. 3 points. This is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. So that's 9. We're gonna finish out that crit node. We're gonna get a bunch of block. We have our choice of, we have like 20 extra points we can use. Like, really, 20 points. Like, that's how much extra points we have here. We have our choice of 3 different options, and I think we can only pick 2. Here's what we do. We have 2 of 3 options to go on the tree. We could either go Life Wheel with Constitution. We could either go probably Glancing Blows with some block nodes here. Or we go Heart of Flame and just get a ton of damage. We can only pick 2, and we get some extra life here too. So either bunch of life, bunch of block, bunch of damage. Pick 2 or 3. So I'm thinking it depends. We also get Area of Effect if we go this way too. But this might be like all just one thing, just life damage and some area of effect here. I don't know. I'm undecided. We have a lot of options. We can go any which way we want. All right, so now that we have adrenaline, things are gonna get super juicy. Do I have any points I need to hear? No. Okay, good. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Oops, not there. Hideout. I wouldn't recommend buying anyone. You don't want to access it personally. Interesting. So I don't mind early access games some of the time. My problem is, oh God, how do I say this? My problem is with early access games, it feels like the game's never done. But if I know when it's coming out, if I know when it's, do I use this ring? No, I don't. Never mind. If I know when it's coming out, then I feel a little better about it. But if it's like perpetually keeping me on like the whatever, oh, never mind, I want those jewels. No, I don't. If it's perpetually keeping me on the early access train, I don't like it. It feels like an unfinished game at that point. But I don't know. It's like, I'm torn. I'm torn. Bonus objective. I need to do magic. I don't want to do rares yet. Not until I get a higher level. And then Sintrek's going to go in the free baby if anyone wants them. And then go. All right, let's do maps. The only reason I was okay with buying it was because I trust Larian. I loved both Divinity games, so I have faith. You know what? Hey, fair enough, all right? I bought beta for Path of Exile. I still have... Should I show you guys the beta email for that game? Do people know what it looks like? It's like, I got an email from, was it... Oh, God, was it Bex or Chris Wilson? I think it was Bex. It was like, hey, you know, welcome, thank you for playing our game. You can talk on our forums here, because there was no... When Path of Exile came out, I don't think Reddit was really, like, well-known at all at the time, if it even existed. So there was no Reddit, so I thought that was cute. Yeah, no, I still have that. So I bought that, but, like, if GGG came out and was like, hey, we're gonna put Path of Exile 2 on an early access, I would 100% buy it in a second, because I trust Grinding Gear Games. They've earned my trust over time. You know what? For the same reason, if, like, the developers for Fallout New Vegas... Can anybody tell me who they are? Was it Obsidian? I think it was Obsidian. They made one of my favorite games ever. They made, that team at least, made, Arcanum. Arcanum Heroes of Might and Magic Obscura is not a Might and Magic game, but it sounds like it. That is my favorite, I would say, yeah, probably my favorite game ever made. I think it is incredible in every way except graphics. Graphically, it's horrifyingly bad. But if you're willing to look past that old school graphics, I think you are in for an absolute journey, especially if you like games like Planescape Torment or the first two Fallouts. Arcanum, mwah, it's a masterpiece. It's so good. You just have to look past its clumsiness when it comes to its presentation. But it looks really bad. But god damn, do I love the spirit of that game. If they came out with a modern day Arcanum, even just a remaster so it doesn't look so bad, if they just kept everything else the same, even how stupidly overpowered the dog was, it's like everything else was the same but it just looked great, oh my god, it would be game of the year. It's so much fun. Honestly, it's worth buying it just to see the dwarves and the character creation. Ooh, are dwarves, wait, hold on, does that mean dwarves are ugly or dwarves are like... I'm trying to think of like a comparison. Do you guys remember that new MMO? Was it Ashes of Creation? They came out with like they came out with like a video. They came out with a video and was like, hey, here's some of our character creation. Or not character creation, it was like our characters. It was the first time they were revealing like elves and dwarves and stuff. And the dwarves were not dwarves. They were not stout. They were not like, you know, bulky. They were like tiny humans. And I thought that was the funniest thing in the world. Because those are halflings, right? That's the fantasy, is like, if you want to be short but you don't want to be stout, you play a halfling, right? Oh god, hey, by the way, in Arcanum has the best interpretation of dwarves and halflings I've seen in any fantasy. Because, oh god, do I want to spoil it? I'm not even going to spoil it. If you guys ever have a we should play it on stream. Do I play Arcanum on stream? No, because you guys would find it... Well, maybe I could make it not boring. Maybe it's like a video. Maybe I would do like a dedicated YouTube video, not stream it, and just talk about it and like play it. Maybe I'll do it that way. Twin boss, easy peasy. Also, twin bosses and stuff on this character are an absolute joke. Shockwave is like maybe 20% of our overall damage. Yeah, I would say Shockwave's about 20% of our damage. So like having bosses on the map that are like more than one, it's really easy because you have so much AoE on your skill. I don't know. I think it's great. We're gonna beeline Blight, right? Yeah, I want to do like a Blight character, and this character is good enough at Blight, right? Or would be, I would guess. I'm guessing. I've never like specialized in Blight on the tree before, so it'll be new, but we'll see, we'll see. Bonus objectives, which means plaza time. If you're wondering, yes, I do keep a lot of maps in my inventory. We're just not going to pick up that much stuff except maps. We're just going to go through the grind of the first like 5 tiers, basically white maps. A lot of them are a joke, but usually you can get them done quick enough if you just beeline through them. But really, it's just experience and maps right now. If you guys noticed, I haven't died all stream. Oh my god, that's how you know I'm playing a good build. That's how you know I'm playing a build I've practiced. I would say, yeah, I would say if there's any build in this game that I like know really, really well inside and out, and like I know the gear upgrades and I know what works, probably Staff Cyclone. I just wish I was playing a Chieftain and not, for Covered in Ash mainly, but instead of a Champion. Champion's where it's kind of queasy to me. I feel more defensive than the Chieftain, but my damage is worse. I can feel that, so I'm trading off damage for tankiness. Is that the worst thing? Probably not, because you're talking about me, but like besides that. Ooh, strongbox, gimme. Beautiful. I love strongboxes on this character. Everything just explodes. It's a very visually appealing character, isn't it? Like having things constantly explode and burn, even though I'm not using Legion. Even though I'm not using anything related to like, oh, this is gonna be a juicy Legion too. Gimme, 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 gimme. It's no Vol Ice Nova. Oh my god. Do you guys remember when Legion first came out and everybody freaked out with Vol Ice Nova on it? That was so much fun to just trigger that and every single thing on the screen just dies. Just in one glorious... I want to play Vol Ice Nova again. God, that was so much fun back then. But I have to... If I did Vol Ice Nova, we're only playing Legion, okay? We're playing Legion and Blight. That's our rules. Stop. Think dwarves. They're magnificent dwarves. Oh, they are. Okay. So they're like so great. You can use Polaric Devastation for Covered in Ash. Is that... Hold on. Is that a unique Timeless Jewel? Is that what that was? Remind me. I don't actually remember what Polaric... That's not a node. No, it's not. I think you're talking about a unique Timeless Jewel. Actually, we do have room for a Timeless Jewel, huh? Right here. So if we need, because we're not taking Unwavering Stance, we have like basically a free Timeless Jewel thing here. Because we're not taking anything else in this area. I'd have to think about what node I want, but we have options for sure. Is this Legion still going? Why is the music's giving me anxiety? We need a next place to go. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for melee crit nodes right now, and we're just gonna get a bunch of crit. My goal is absolutely 100% crit on this character. It's actually not that hard with how many crit nodes we get. Like we get like all the staff, like between all the staff crit nodes and the melee crit nodes, I think we're getting like just on the tree alone. God, how much percentage crit? 400% at least? It's pretty easy to max crit on this character. Boom, boom, boom. Totems and kill. Ow, ow. Dead. Beautiful. This is Blight. God, is this really one we want to rush? Blight, 20% additional Blight encounter. So we want to go... Probably Spores of the Wind is probably the best thing to beeline with Blight, huh? Well, either way, let's just get all the Blight nodes. I don't want to do Bestiary. I don't want to do Alva either. I think we're just gonna go up here, go over here, get these Blight nodes. I don't want to do Delirium. I don't want to do a lot of things on the left side of the tree. Then we just beeline this Blight, beeline this, and then maybe go into like fill out a bunch of ritual nodes, maybe? I don't know. There's not much stuff over here I really want. It's really just Blight. Wow, look at all incubators. Cute. Boom, 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 boom. Easy. Ramparts, let's do it. Red! Thank you, Kenna, for making me red. Boo, 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 boo. Probably to get my attention. Spirit Crusher, yo! You Kenna, hello, hello. How's it going? We're just jiving with Path of Exile. Hope everyone's having a great Father's Day today. I should... Oh my god, it's Reflect. Oh, I was like, what the hell did I just die to? You know what? We could get Divine Judgment. Before we get crit, let's go for Divine Judgment, and this will also give us Reflect immunity. So before I forget, let's go talk to Sin. Is this the most efficient way to talk to Sin? Probably not, but whatever. So we are going to go for Reflect immunity. And do we want Soul of Lunaris? We're probably not going to get any Divine Capsules. So what do we want here? Divine whatever. We could go... Soul of Lunaris is pretty cute. For each nearby enemy. I don't know. Is it really that bad? I feel like damage over time is killing us a lot too. Let's go... Soul of Lunaris. I'd rather just have the movement speed because we don't have movement speed on boots right now. 50% reduced Reflect. Let's see if we can actually take this map here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I hope. Nope. Oh, wait. You know what? Oh, nope. Okay, bye. Hey, kids. That's why you get Reflect immunity. Now you match your game. Blood. True. True. I have a ton of armor things. Why am I not using them? Hey, you may not think this is much. But this might be the difference between 1% physical reduction and 1 not, all right? Yeah, we're going to go Reflect immunity. I don't want to deal with that. Plus, you know what? All things considered, getting an extra 5% fire pen, 50% increased elemental damage, that's a lot of damage. Right? That's pretty good. We're not going to go for ailment effect. We're going to go for the chance to ignite. Even though we're always critting, it's kind of useless node, but whatever. So we're gonna go Reflect immunity that way. I just hate re-rolling maps. I don't have the currency right now for it. It's just why deal with it. So we're not gonna. Ooh, die please. Thank you. Now you match your game. So this is where Chieftain would shine because they love single target. In fact, I'm gonna say this is why I prefer the Chieftain version because, well, one, you get a lot more quality of life. Two, the single target's better that I've noticed so far just because you have that juicy covered in ash, that juicy 10% extra fire conversion that you don't have right now. So I don't know, it's just a lot of little things that add up on it. Oh, these knock, every time I knock an enemy back, by the way, that is a critical strike, so gives you an idea of how often we're critting, which with a potion is 58% of the time. By the time we fill out those 2 crit nodes, we're probably gonna be golden. I think we're gonna have like damn near 90% crit maybe, with both crit wheels. Pretty good. Ooh, next video though. So after this, tomorrow's video, because I didn't want it to come out tomorrow because I'm not gonna be here on Tuesday for Father's Day celebrations. That's when so I'm gonna hang out with my daddy. What video am I gonna put out after that? I don't know. Probably not a Path of Exile video, something new. I'm thinking either that rollerblade skating game we're playing on Wednesday, or maybe take a visit into Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know. We got options. Wow, that is a terrible, terrible abyss. Yeah, that's gonna be our plan. Plus, I want to see if if we get first place in this race, we're gonna be a straight up glut, guys, or glut. We're gluttons. Glut is the short word. So, we're all gluts here. That's the rules. We're all gluts. So I'm thinking about, like, in the video, what I can do to make that funny, right? Saying glut on its own, maybe I like start off with being like, I'm on the Eater of Worlds, the Gluttons, and then I like cut to like the gameplay and be like, all right, so as a glut, we're gonna, and I just call myself a glut the whole time. That'd be kind of cute, right? Maybe that's all it needs. Maybe it doesn't need like more than that in the video, and like that's all it needs to be funny. I don't know. Maybe I'd have to like see it though. But this is, for those of you who have never seen it, this is kind of how I make videos in my head. I don't know. I'm honest to God, I don't know how people make a video every day. Like, I could do it. I could edit a video every day, but I don't know how people make a video every day without, like, thinking about what they're going to say or anything. Because I don't have scripts, besides the Chip and Dale one, but that doesn't count. I don't have scripts, right? But, like, I think about what I say before I do the video, and I think the quality shows, I'd like to think. But I don't know how people do a video every day where, like, they know how to be funny without ever thinking about it. That is why I don't think I'll ever make a living doing this, because, like, the amount of pressure on you to always be great and just to never make a mistake. Like, that's why the Beatles, I think, get so much respect, right? Because they were putting out an industry-changing album every, like, I don't know, 6 months. They went from Revolver to Sgt. Pepper to, like, whatever came afterwards. Every, like, 6 or 7 months. It was like, oh my God, how? How do you do that? And it's just like, oh, because they just are talented. So anyway, that's what goes through my mind when I make videos. So you'll hear me, like, talk about, like, oh yeah, that'd be funny for the video, and then all those ideas just, like, coalesce into, like, I don't know, a good video. Like the intros to a lot of these videos, that was like something that starts out of my head, and then when I actually film it, it's like, oh, that'd be funnier, or like, that worked out pretty well. That's what I think about when I make videos. So I don't know, I think that's pretty fine. This guy has way more health. Okay, here's what I think. I don't think there's any proof of it anywhere. I think they made it in this private league where unique bosses have more health. I have no proof behind that. I have no reason to believe that. But I think they did make unique bosses have higher health, and I wish they didn't do that. Or I'm just an idiot, but I don't know. It could be anything. I don't know. Could be anything. Oh, it's not an underground sea. Whoops. Time to buy maps, Kirak. What don't I have? That's one. That's one. That's one. I just bought 2 bogs. Shut up. And Baliska. All right. Anything with reflect? No? Juicy. All right. Let's run our bog, and then we will move up from there. Should I worry about Kirak missions yet? Probably not, right? Now I match my game. Hell yeah, making me red. But yeah, I'm super excited for YouTube videos. That's where my passion is right now. I've talked about this before on stream, so forgive the double talk. But no, I super love YouTube videos right now because, like, one, the channel's like exploding right now. If you didn't see it on Discord, my YouTube channel has just surpassed 15,000 views, and I basically started making videos like a little more than a month ago. Like on the 12th of May is when I published the first video. And you know what? That blows away my expectations. So that's amazing. And I've only made like one video every 3 or 4 days, maybe 5 days on average. And that's pretty insane. I was not expecting nearly that much success when it came to the YouTube videos. I'm averaging like 2,000 views a video, like on average, but some of them get upwards. Like my highest viewed video is just now crossing like 5,000 views, and it's like, damn, or 6,000 even maybe. It's like, damn, it's crazy. All right, let's do Blight. I don't know Blight that well. I've never min-maxed it, but let's see how this works here. So you just kind of get scout towers. People always tell me scout towers are the best. There is no scout tower. Seismic towers? Oh God, I don't know. What's a scout tower? I don't know the min-maxing. Let's do the fire one because it looks pretty. So let's not spend anything. Dude, the tools you build up, does that go into the next Blight? I don't even know. I'm assuming it does not. Otherwise, what's the point, right? Oh God, I'm dying. Oh, predator blood, corrupted blood. Ugh. Okay. Man, that hurts. Jesus. So this should be pretty insane with Staff Cyclone, right? It's like everything's just dying super quick. Oh my God, this bloodletter is just murdering me. I like Blight. This is easy. Look at that. We're just chaining through a giant thing of enemies. Things are dying. I love the music. Cat Jam. Boom. Is there a point to this? Like, is there an ending to it? Is there like an actual like, oh, there it is. Oh, I see. It spawns a certain number of enemies and then it respawns. Okay. Like I've done Blight before. I've just never like focused on the mechanics of it before. So I think it's kind of cool. Lots of oils, juicy, juicy. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. So it doesn't just drop oils, it drops like other currencies. I usually do like one blight to finish the mission or whatever, and then I just never do it again. Okay, and that's it? And you just anoint shit. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, I just do the blight to like get her to anoint stuff, and then I just never do it again. But now that we're focusing on mechanics, I actually got to pay attention to it. Blight League is a league I skipped. Never did it. I don't remember why. I think at the time I was in flight school. I think that's why I skipped it. Because I know Abyss happened when I was in flight school. Or not Abyss, Metamorph. So if it was right next to Metamorph, I probably didn't play that league. So like Delirium, I missed half of it and I still didn't like it. And then I think I missed Blight as well. So Blight, Metamorph, and half of Delirium. I think that's when I went to flight school. So while I was learning to fly airplanes, other people were learning how to abuse Blight. Was it? Okay, level with me. For those of you who played Blight, isn't that league, wouldn't that be boring doing Blight every single map? Like, would you get to the point where you would skip things? I don't know. It just seems like there's no endgame boss, right? So like, what's the point? Like after you get your dream anoint, like what else are you grinding for? Like what's the end game there? It was? Oh no. It was as bad as I thought. Well, okay, I'm glad I didn't miss that much then. Is that not the boss? Whoops. There's the boss. Yeah, I don't, like, I could do a Blight, like, once every while, okay? If there's a Blight every map, oh, God. Whoo, boy, I don't know, man. Like, Blight maps are better because, like, that's the point of the map. But if I'm just mapping, I don't want to deal with Blight every map. Jesus. It's so awkward. I need to... Why do I have you sitting right there in the middle of everything? Jesus. Let's do this. Do I have an oil tab? Under backups. Oh, I do. Interesting. So I don't... maybe I'll buy a Blight tab if I get enough, but I'm not expecting too much here. And boom. Okay. It really was? Oh, man. I didn't realize it was that bad. I knew it was bad, but, like, I didn't know it was, like, that bad. Because it's just, I don't know, it just feels like it could benefit from like an ultimatum thing where it's like you get like a boss you get once in a blue moon kind of deal. I'm not saying ultimatum's the way to do it, but it feels like a lot of league mechanics until like then where like over time you would build up these fragments and then fragments open up a new boss kind of deal. Like I remember when Breach League was out, Breach League was like the best league in a long time. Like it was arguably the best league ever for like, because what was Breach League 2.4? When Breach League came out, it was not only considered the best league ever, it took like multiple leagues for something to beat it. I think Incursion was like, at least for a while, at least made the argument like it was the best league, because I don't know what it was with Breach. It was like Breach had a great league mechanic, great endgame bosses, super rewarding to play. It came out on a patch that was really fun to play. There was a lot of build diversity. I think it was when bows were like kind of broken, but everybody loved playing it, so like everybody kind of forgave it. I don't know. It was just a really fun league. I remember it fondly. Breach, like Energy oh, that's right. It was when Energy Shield and like double dipping was at its height. That's why everyone loved it, I think. So like I remember Flame Blast. Flame Blast was at its absolute peak during that league. So what you would do is you would like Flame Blast the one little monster in the middle of the pack, and then it would like proliferate to everything. But because you double dip the damage, it ended up being this insanely like powerful ignite. Like way broken, more broken than it should have been. And everybody loved it. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Come on, give me the boss. Yeah, Breach League was fun. Blight sounded boring just from looking at the mechanic. Delirium, I played a little bit of that. It wasn't that fun. It was rewarding, but wasn't that fun because every map was so ugly and not saturated. And I like color in my games. So interesting the way they set this up. This is kind of smart. So if you don't want harder blights, you can skip it. And if you don't want the stupid oil extractor, question mark? I don't know what an oil extractor is. Oh, destroys an anointed item to recover one of the oils that was used to apply that anointment. Oh, so if you drop Whispers of Doom, you get a free gold. Oh, that's cute. I didn't know that existed in the game. Well, shoot. Maybe I should get that. Nah. Anyway, that's a thing. Oh, I get it. So every map you drop an additional anointed jewelry item, and then there's a chance that you can just disregard everything or throw away everything in the oil extractor. So you get 10 free oils? Is that what it's telling me? Every time you get a boss. Assuming you get a boss every map, that's 10 free oils every 10 maps. That's what it's telling you. Damn, okay. I don't know how often you get blight bosses though. I'm assuming it's once per map, but we'll see. Yeah, do we want any of the mapping nodes? Probably this one at least, right? At least shaping the mountains when we get up there. I don't know, we gotta think about it. Acid caverns. I was shooting for reflect immunity. I need, how many more levels? 70, 73 is when I get reflect immunity, which is gonna be nice. I mean, I don't have to have reflect immunity. It's just one of those things where it's like, I'm a lazy player. I like just rolling and just going. That's the way I like to play. So, you know what? It's fine. Whoa! That was scary. I'm definitely the kind of guy where it's just like, listen, the less I have to like pay attention to what's on the map, the better. I just want more packs. Like, that's the kind of player I am. That's why I love that new node that gives you, that makes it so you don't have to use scarabs or anything. I hate prepping for maps. I hate using fragments. I hate rolling things and then volleying things. I just want to run the map. So bam, just yet instantly 50% more leak mechanics. Beautiful. I'll take it. There was a time at the beginning of this league where I was running 100% harvest, and I lasted about 3 days before I'm like, I'm just not playing the game. I'm just in harvest every single map. So that was a new experience. Or you can delete Ashes of the Stars as some streamers did. What? Or you can delete your Ashes of the Stars. Like he threw it in the oil extractor? Wait, was that an accident? Or is that like a... Oh, speaking of Breach. Was that like an accident or was that like a joke? Like a wink wink joke? Or is it like that old viral Path of Exile video where like it was a fake video where like a new player, quote unquote new player, had like a white item on the ground and he had a he dropped a mirror in like the first zone of the game where the Roas are, and he like had his like level 1 club and he like mirrored the club. Like, it wasn't like that, or it was like fake and I was like, haha, wink wink. Ooh, currency reward. Okay. Sure. And we get Hatred Aura, which means more damage. Yep. Look at that, we get free Hatred Aura. Isn't that cute? Ow. Okay, this is scary. Whoa! Okay, that was my fault. Okay, see all these buff monsters? That was my fault. I sentineled, and I got so excited for the Hatred Aura that I just threw away 10% of my experience bar. So that's nice. Got a little too jazzed there. But hey, you know what? Now we have Hatred Aura, so that's nice. And Hatred Aura with Avatar Fire? Mwah! Beautiful. What is that? An extra 5% as Fizz? Or 5% as Fire? Ah! 5% Fizz as Fire? That's like an extra... Hey, I'll take that. That ain't bad at all. I kind of want more area of effect. That's why I really want hegemonies, because with hegemonies, you get power charges. That's what it gives you mainly. And you can get enigmatic reach, which, you know, that's an extra 12, 24 plus realistically 12. It's 36% AoE. That's pretty good. Little 10% attack speed node to boost you. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Yeah, he didn't know how it works. Nice. Well, was this back when Ashes of Creation was like, you know, it was pretty common. You can get it for like, what, 2 exalts or something? Like, that isn't that bad at all. Like, what's that, a 2 exalt mistake? Are we really going to act like we all haven't made 2 exalt mistakes? Because I think we all have, and we just don't want to admit it. Wow, this is the slowest blight I've ever done in my life. Man, blights when you have damage, let me tell you, they're quite the slow endeavor. So should I upgrade specific towers? There's probably one that's like the best, right? Or maybe not one that's the best, maybe one that you get your rings equipped for. Those are the best. Not how that's how it works. I don't know. Either way, let's do our summoning because I want to spend my money. Plus, summoning slows them down, right? So that seems like it's top tier just based on that alone. Ugh, die please, die please, die please, die please. Thank you. Sick. And we win. That's it. Damn. Okay, I kind of, you know what? I'm kind of warming up to Blight. I didn't realize it was that quick always. Oh, we got a green. Actually, hold on. What do we need for health and mana leech right here? What is that? Green, purple, gray. We might just get that for now and just unanoint these 4 points and just free up 4. Is one anoint worth 4 points? Probably, right? Because I'm not going to get a golden for a while, or double golden. Double golden and the second rarest oil, translucent or whatever. Rainbow, indigo, whatever it is. And we're going to get Heart of Flame. I don't know, maybe. I didn't really think about that. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. It was this patch. Ooh, 40 exalt mistake. Now, I've never done that. Listen, I've done it where like you're like meta crafting. This was back when it was like meta crafting was like the best way to craft high-end items. So what you would do is you would like have your 3 tier 1 prefixes, you would lock prefixes, and then like roll, and then you would anoint if you had to, like that kind of, well, even before anointing was a thing in Harbinger League. I've definitely done it where I've scoured the entire item on accident. That's been a mistake I've done before for sure. Okay, let's keep that. I don't have any recombobulators. Isn't that weird? Huh. Okay, well, there you go. No recombobulators. Any maps I haven't done? This guy, whoops. This guy goes first. And everything else is whatever. Okay. We have 4 Kirak missions we need to burn through, huh? Alright, when we do this map, or when we're out of like completed maps, we're gonna just blow through those Kirak missions. How do I have 4 Kirak missions? Isn't that a little weird? That seems like unnecessary. Maybe it's because I was later to the league than these guys? I don't know. I don't know. Not sure. But either way. Let's see. What other games do I want to play? Baldur's Gate 3 is fun. Or Baldur's Gate 3 is fun. I want to play Baldur's Gate 3 because I didn't even know that game existed. Advertisement, people. I'm your prime audience. Get to me. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to play that roller skating champions thing on Wednesday. That's going to be an e-sport? Question mark? Sports game? I don't know. I love sports. So, hey, Oakland Raiders. Or, sorry, LA Raiders. I mean, sorry, Las Vegas Raiders. My favorite team. Football? What else? Soccer? Portugal. Of course, Portugal. United States, if they're ever playing, but they're never, ever going to win a World Cup. So that is the truly cursed timeline, is if United States wins the World Cup, the world will truly be lost, all right? We don't deserve it, okay? If we win, things are backwards, okay? It's like a European team winning the world, like the World Cup or something like that. It's like, or not the World Cup, the baseball World Cup, whatever that's called. I don't pay attention much to baseball, but that one, where it's like just like, huh? It feels weird. It's like, no, don't do that. World Series. Brazil? No. You're not a Brazil fan. Get out of here. I mean, you're Portuguese. Okay, cool. Fine. Agreed. But like, no, Cristiano Ronaldo fan? Cristi Ronaldo, okay? That's what I'm about. That Portugal life, baby. My family, they migrated from the Azure Islands off of Portugal in the middle of the Atlantic. That's where my family hails from. That's where my family history is. So obviously, gotta root for Portugal. But Brazil, hey, appreciate, okay? Brazil, one of the best soccer teams in the world. I can respect that. Hello? You want to activate? Am I dumb? Oh, you're over here. Jesus. Didn't even see you. Ugh. It used to be, before Fortify was changed, that you would get Fortify on Leap Slam, and you'll see me do that. Every now and then I'll just Leap Slam on the boss. I still have muscle memory of doing Leap Slams on bosses to get Fortify up. So you'll see me do it every now and then, just like, subconsciously, just jump onto the boss, like, when I'm in melee range. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know how to not do that anymore, but I do it. It's just like I'll be like Cyclone, Leap Slam, Cyclone. So there you go. That's how you get Fortify back in the day. Oh my god. I forgot you had to fight innocents here. Oh well. Oh my god, please. This boss is so long. What monster farms Balisca in this game? Is there any single person in this? I wouldn't be surprised if it's zero. Like, 0 people actually run this map. Why would you? Why would you torture yourself? It's like acid pools, man. It's just like, why would you do that? I'm dead because of corrupted blood. Oh no, and I have to run back to get the clear. Oh god. Cringe. VTubers were a mistake. Cringe. We're gonna go talk like Reddit comments. What's like the lowest of low effort posts? I hear cringe a lot. I hear, oh, look at that. Hate arch nemesis end league. Damn. I don't know who that is, but you don't like the league, do you? Yeah, there's a lot of low effort Reddit posts. I will say Reddit has started to warm up to me. I mean, they're not really. I still get 0 upvotes on my posts, but now I'm starting to get people where it's like, hey, I like this guy's content, like that kind of comments. I'm like, aw, thank you guys. And then it gets banned by the mod because of like the weird no self-promotion rule, even though I've like contributing more in content than like 99% of the people who play this game. Not the best, mind you. Okay, I get it, but like, sheesh, at least I do something. At least I make content. So if I have to, I may have to ask one of you to post the stupid video so it doesn't get banned off of Reddit. Even though it's like even though it's like super cringy and self-promoty, but like, listen, man, when you're a small creator like me, I have the dream. I'm sorry, do I not have 75 fire res? Yeah, I know it says 25, but I have 4 endurance charges and purity of elements. So purity of elements brings me to 64. Yeah, I did have 75 fire. Damn. Oh no. Gotta go all the way back again. Jesus, I didn't even lay down a portal thinking I was hot shit because I was gonna like kill the boss then. Okay. I like how as soon as I started dying twice, I just lost like 4 viewers. Cute. Dead. Wow. Wow. Crazy. Okay, we're done with Balisca. Just get out of here. Jesus Christ. The worst map ever. We have completed all our maps except this one and this one. Really? We never did Cold River? Interesting. Endurance charge and crit. Cool. Let's get rid of all these because I don't need them anymore. Cool. So after we do this map, we'll just start slamming through Kirak missions. It's about time. Ah! Oh, cheerio with the XDDDDD. True low effort poster right there. Just saw it. My bad, my bad. Mana Leech guy? Okay, I got a question. Why do people complain about the Mana Leech guy? Is that really that big of a deal? Like, honest to God, that is the rare I prefer to see most, even as like a guy who leeches everything. Even when I did my leech build, like what I feared more was like not the mana guy, it was the vampiric guy. That was scary. I don't know, it just doesn't seem that threatening. Like the donut is so small. It used to be larger, but even if it was larger, it wasn't that bad, was it? Maybe when Arch Nemesis mods were more like harder to kill, maybe that's why. Not sure, not sure. Blech. So, gosh, what's next? What else is going on in the world? Well, we have the a thing by committee in Congress for January 6th. That happened. Well, nothing really else happened, right? Weather's crazy, but, you know, you get what you get there. Here, weather is crazy. Oh, my God. Gary, you're so cringe. You're talking about the weather. Shut up. Okay, do I not have enough health? What am I dying to? I'm thinking, what am I actually dying to? Because I have... What are my defenses? I have max res. I have 19,000 armor, 20,000 armor, basically. I have a bunch of damage. What am I actually... I actually have some spell suppress and block. Do I just not have enough life? Is that the problem? Do I just have low max life? I could get one more life node here. I could get another life node here. And here. Let's do this. Let's maybe go down the life wheel next once we get our damage here. Once we get our damage there, let's go down the life wheel and maybe just play by ear from there. We have about 25 skill points remaining. So let me think. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 20 skill points remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 9 skill points remaining. And that is barely enough to just get Heart of Flame and like 1 life node here. That's not even including all these life nodes though. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and we got to get these crit nodes too. Ooh, we're getting close, guys. Now we're feeling the squeeze. So we have 20 points to play with, right? And we need life and these crit nodes. So let's get these crit nodes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 11 points. We can get great life nodes here. Life nodes here. That's 4 points remaining. And that's it for life nodes, huh? I mean, if we wanted to, we could go boom, boom, boom and get those life nodes there. That'd be pretty good too. And we can drop the Spanner Reservation node right now. I don't know what I'm doing with it. Do I need it? Oh, actually though. 8%. Do we need it? Let's find out. 19. It feels bad. It feels bad, man. No, we're gonna get it for now. I'd rather have the extra little mana there. I could have lowered my precision by 1 level, but whatever. How was our chance to hit? 98? Not anymore. 99, hell yeah. Faster attacks, grace. Anything else I want? Probably not. Oh, this is going on our chest. Wow, just straight up 15% flat fizz. Damn. All right, we got a little lucky there. All right, all right. Okay, let's kill the boss. Was that just a 1 monster strongbox? That was cool. 1 monster strongbox, boys. That was sick. I've never seen that before. I've seen like 4, but I've never seen a 1 monster strongbox. I didn't even know that was possible. That was weird. I don't know what happened there. Huh. Well, you learn something every day. Okay, let's be careful here. So we have damage for days. We just need defenses. Okay. Huh. 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 Okay. Let's do some Kirak missions first. Let's do Kirak missions, keeping in mind we're gonna have cemetery. Okay. Div, all, unique, map, essences. Okay, none of these I like. So let's just do map clear. This is... unique monster is insanely powerful, but we have to do the thing. Ashen wood. Bunch of fizz is cold. Players have less accuracy. Monsters can crit. That's gonna be kind of rippy. Corrupted rare, whatever. Let's do the Vol side area, I guess. I don't really like doing Vol side areas at all, but we'll rock it. We'll do it. Let's do it. Plus, it's not like we lack damage anyway. I just lack defenses. Not even defenses. I just lack raw HP, really. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, I do in fact have adrenaline going sometimes. I'm thinking that we need some sort of setup to like make it work well. So now it triggered, right? So yes, now we have adrenaline. Boy, did I feel it. So let's do the vault side area. Yeah, adrenaline's cool. I wish you could, I know there's an easy way to trigger it on demand. You can do like a blessing or something with arrogance. Like that's how I would trigger it with adrenaline, is I would have like a divine blessing arrogance with like anger or something like that. And just have like super damage for a bit. Is that worth it? Is that how I should do it? I don't know. I'm undecided. You can tell I don't play Champ very often just because of how powerful it is, but I think that's what I'm gonna do, is like have a blessing that takes like 2,000 health or something and just like chonk my health for the sake of having a super like aura and a adrenaline. So it's like my ultimate DPS button. I kind of like that idea actually. The problem is if I do that, I can't have a Combs Heart, and Combs Heart is great for this build. Should I do that? I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm still getting there. Why am I not running Molten Shell? I'm not running Molten Shell because... Whoa, that's a wood splitter. Because it's... Well, one, gem sockets are valuable. Two, it's not really that beneficial. We are going to be running Grace, Determination, Defiance Banner, but really... And using Iron Reflexes. But in the end, do we actually gain that much? Yeah, we do. It might be worth it, but... I don't know. So we're at 63% crit with Flask, so that's pretty cool. We're super fast. Zoomy boy now. Underground sees an extra map. Ugh. Triple rare. Jesus Christ. Scary. What else is going on in the world? Trying to see if there's other VTubers that I know are streaming. I see a few. We're not gonna rate them, but I just want to know like who's on the field, who I could give a chance to, if I ever wanted to raid. I don't really raid people that often. I don't know if you guys noticed this. I'm not huge on raiding. It has a place, but I'm just not a fan of it normally. Just because it's like it feels. Because it kind of is hard on that person, right? It's like going from like 10 viewers to like 200 viewers to back down to 10 viewers. That really messes with you. To be like, I did not appeal to anyone watching this. Oh my god. Even though you might have like one more person that watched you before, so it's like a 10% more increase. Does that make sense? I don't know. It helps. It's just I don't have a big enough audience to where like it feels good. Like I don't want to raid somebody with 6 viewers. That feel terrible. So I'm not gonna. Boop. Okay, let's get out of here. Gosh, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so tired because I've been playing so much Path of Exile. Honestly, no, we're not gonna make today a short stream. I mean, no, we're gonna play it out. I gotta earn it. Listen, if I want to do this for a living, by golly, I'm gonna do it. Maybe I'll do like an editing stream to like conclude this. Maybe, I don't know. I think that'd be fun. Editing streams are a little boring to watch, but I'm not really most productive. I'm most productive when it comes to editing videos on stream. If you're talking like playing the game of Path of Exile, I'm way more productive offline when I can like just listen to an audiobook and just grind. Here, it's like I feel like I'm obligated to like think of new topics and stuff, so I'm like, constantly dying for no reason. Okay, let's go free shock and ignite. I can't freeze if I do Avatar of Fire, right? Like, there's no way. Like, you have to do some cold damage. Okay. Okay, gotta bounce this guy back over here. The downside of having always knockback, you just perpetually knock the boss back, and it gets kind of annoying. Okay, we're still pushing for blights. Let's go up here. Oh, I don't want an iHeart mission. No. I guess it's good we go over here too so we can disable mechanics and stuff. It's kind of cute. Let's do more Kirak missions. Rare item, breach, harvest. Do I want to do harvest? Not really. I have nothing to harvest with. Let's do museum, tier 5, complete the rituals. All right, hardest map yet. Let's do it. Whoops. We should not be doing June, I don't think. Because there's nothing I need from June this league, right? Like, minus mana cost on rings would be great. But really, we already have that craft in Sentinel anyway, so I might just... Honestly, I might just migrate this character over as soon as I hit level 95 and just bail. So that way it counts for the end of the league. Actually, can I migrate early? I don't even know. I thought about it. But either way, we got one more day of this league, and then on Tuesday, I can't stream, so that's going to be my first day off in a while. It's going to be hanging out with my dad for Father's Day celebrations, and then Wednesday is going to be back to the new game. We're going to go roller skating champions. It's a new game. It's popular. It's Bethesda, I think. Maybe not Bethesda. I don't know. People wanted me to play it, so we're going to play it. I go where the people demand, you know? Ugh. Actually, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to listen to Tarke's interpretation of like the league and stuff, because Tarke Cat, I disagree with him about a lot of things, but I actually do like his discussions about league. And you know what? It's something to pull up and listen to while we go through maps here. One second, let me pull it up. Tarke Cat. What you got, Tarke Cat? SSF Caustic Arrow Challenge. What's this all about? Maybe Zizaran there has something a little more topical. Zizaran. There you go. I made my fiance play the scariest game I own. Oh god. He's getting into multi-content, not just Path of Exile. Why I love Sentinel in this Path of Exile patch. Damn. Alright, he's coming out strong, huh? Alright, let's do it. So you guys should see it. There we go.
Hi, Cicerin here with another video, and we are going to talk more about Sentinel, because I think it actually might be my favorite league ever.
Okay, hold on. Sound is way botched. Hold on.
I've just been realizing that, like, I'm streaming for around, currently anywhere between 9 and 11 hours. I will usually sit there for another 3 or 4 hours after each stream.
There we go.
And it's been a while since I played this much off stream. I did play a decent amount in Arch Nemesis, and Arch Nemesis was also a very good league. Previously, if you asked me what was your favorite league Cicerin, I would pretty much consistently always say Synthesis.
Synthesis League? That was his favorite? Really? Synthesis League? Really? Why Synthesis? Synthesis League was boring. Dude, Synthesis League was so goddamn complicated. It was like you started out and it was just like... You started out Synthesis League, right? And you make your stupid map, and it's like some of the maps don't even work, and you get like 2 pieces, and it's like that's all you get. And it's just like, ugh. And I understand they fixed it, but that first like 2 weeks of the league, that was not a fun league. It took 2 weeks for everything to like even work, and it took another 2 weeks for it to be like fun. That, if a third of the league is botched, is that really the best league? I don't think so. Oh, Zizaran, I disagree with you hard here. I think my favorite league was probably for me it's almost an even toss-up between Breach and Ritual. And I know people are gonna say Ritual, but Harvest, that's not what was fun. I loved Ritual League because I loved the mechanic of Ritual. Like, look, Ritual right in front of me, right? I love the mechanic. That to me was the funnest league. Every single map running Ritual was so much fun and so interesting, and you always got something. I loved that league for the mechanic. The patch was fun, but I didn't really care for Harvest. Harvest was broken, sure, fine, whatever. But like that never really was the appeal for me for that league. Breach was fun because, you know, I talked about it earlier. It was fun because everything really clicked. Double dipping was at its height. Energy shield was broken. Everyone went CI double dipping. I don't know. It was just really fun. I really liked the league. I don't know why you said synthesis.
Synthesis was my favorite league ever. And let's talk a little bit about Synthesis and what made it so special for me. Because many of you probably weren't around for Synthesis. So Synthesis was a league where you basically collected memory fragments. It's like you collected puzzle pieces to later make a huge puzzle in Synthesis in the big world there, which I thought the world was really cool too.
Ooh,
yeah,
that
you
boot.
create a board of maps to run.
Double tier 2.
And it was very smooth.
Do I want that?
It's not like
Kinda
Harvest
do.
or Expedition that really pull you out of maps in the same way. What I like about other mechanics, like for example,
It is a better
Sentinel,
boot.
is I'll find the recombinators and I can stack up till I have 10, 20, and then do a crafting session.
We'll
Same with
pass,
the
but
orb
it's a better boot.
currencies, like alts, chaos, etc. I really like that about Synthesis 2 is that it basically, I do have to run it when I see it, but it feels the same as mapping. I just click, I go in, and I'm still mapping. I'm not doing like sitting still and planning out my expedition. So many things to keep track of that I really like. That we created synthesis bases from the fractured bases, and there were so many.
Yeah, so that synthesis thing, that's what I've heard is like if you're like a high-end player, it was really fun. Now, I consider myself a high-end player. I know it's kind of a joke to some people listening to this, like, what do you mean, you suck? It's like I am very knowledgeable about crafting in this game. And synthesis, yeah, cool. It opened up like fractured items and synthesized item, all that cool stuff. But like the chances of you ever seeing Tailwind on boots was so low that like, sure, it was cool when you bought it, but like, dude, it's so low. It was too rare. And that was so sad to me that like you could never see or interact with the mod because it was too rare. Synthesis, yeah, it was great if you could like actually get all of the bases you wanted and like you got everything you wanted. That was fun, but like getting there was rough. So I'm surprised he would love it, but I think most people wouldn't.
Cool things about the fractured bases, like you could find, you know, Merciless on an axe. You have to find it on the correct base and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like this is like synthesis crafting expanded a little bit. Because we
It's
can
better.
recombinate, so bases have multiple fractures. We
Yeah,
can
they
move
should
the
get rid of that.
fractures around to other bases, and we are finding synthesis implicits from the Sentinels
Hello?
as well. So there's a lot of cool
That
things.
was weird. So again, I think the recombinators need nerfed. I think that you should not get double fractured mods on items. That to me is really, really dumb. Don't do that, please. Don't keep that GGG. I wish they were more common than they are, and just make them more common. Just nerf them. That's what I would want. I'm surprised Izarin's so a big proponent of that. Like it's too powerful.
That I already like here. But it wasn't just the league that made the league special for me. Whenever I say synthesis was my favorite league, I don't necessarily just mean the league mechanic ever.
Oh, it means the actual
when I say
patch.
it's my favorite league, I also mean that patch in general. What builds were good. What was I doing that league? Did I have a good league? Like just everything. Combination of everything just made synthesis so good for me. For Sentinel, however, there's just such a large amount of things that make this really good. There are some bad things with Sentinel as well. Like Arch Nemesis was really bad in the start. Now I think it's really good. Yeah, we're not gonna
really
talk too much
good?
about Arch Nemesis. Obviously, that was horrible for a few weeks, and yeah, it's an almost good place right now. But the thing that really drives this home for me is all of the crafting.
Okay, hold on. Don't go. Hold on. We're gonna pause that in a second.
That's really
okay. Zizarin, chill. All right, don't turn this into another harvest. Okay. What I don't want, okay, is for people to think. Okay, this is my big problem with the league, okay? So, like, do people really like Sentinel because it's actually a fun mechanic? Or do people like Sentinel because of how rewarding it is? Because these are two different things, right? I worry the way he's describing that, he's like, I love the crafting. And it's like, do you love the crafting? Or are you just saying, that's a sunblast. That's an Exalt Orb. Oh, baby. That's an Exalt Orb, and I can't afford it. That's why you love Ritual, kids. First Ritual of the league. Just Exalt. There you go. Let's defer it. Damn. Yeah, I completely disagree with them. I just don't like, yeah, cool, you can make powerful items, but you can also make powerful items in Harvest. That doesn't make it fun. That doesn't make it interesting or rewarding or people really like the patch. Like, when I say I love the ritual patch, I could have not, like, I didn't do much harvesting at all. Like, that was just, I didn't ever ran, like, that gulch or whatever that map zone was. I just ran rituals. Like, that was fun to me. And I'm surprised he was so gung-ho about the crafting when that's, like, the least interesting part about this league. Yeah, recombobulators are cool, but they could be cool without, like, double, like, triple fractured mods on one item or, like, triple tier 0 essence mods on one item. Like, it doesn't need to be that, right? It can be, like, you get your +1 all gems on the amulet you want. Like, okay, that's powerful enough, and just make it more common. I'm surprised he would. I just worry that people are so focused on the rewards that when they inevitably nerf it, it's going to be like, well, why run Sentinel anymore? Because it's boring, kind of deal.
Driven that home more than anything, and that is the fact that it feels like a puzzle again, which is a little bit similar feelings you got with harvest crafting, with synthesis crafting, and we have it now again. The recombinators are the best thing they have ever added to the game. I think they're so amazing. For so many reasons too.
Okay.
They're an item sync. They will delete items from the economy.
True.
They will give you a good reason to get multiple bases.
True.
And even things like getting multiple Hunter Exalted Orbs and stuff, and trying to get multiple really good items to recombinate to have a bigger chance of hitting like the ultra good items.
Okay.
So it's just so great, and I really enjoy it.
Okay, so that right there. What about that means you should be able to like double fracture mod on one item or like double incursion mod on one item? Yeah, you can make your Omega items, but does it need to have those mechanics? I feel like if you took those away, did I just randomly find 4 scrap metal on the ground from a random monster? Is that a thing? I didn't even know you could do that. I thought you had to be expedition specific. Oh well. But yeah, that's like my big problem is just it needs nerfed, and I don't. Sentinel's not fun. I'm sorry, Sentinel's not fun. Okay, it's not interesting, it's boring, but people love it because of all the rewards. Like, that's what I worry about, and people don't realize it until they nerf it and they realize like, oh man, Sentinel's an outdated mechanic, it should be changed to something more engaging. It's like, well, you knew the whole time. Okay, you chose to not listen. Whoops, nope, go back in, pick that up. Okay, good. Now go back here. Let's go here. What did we get? What did our team get? What did our team get? Oh, a headhunter! Boo, 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 boo. Got a headhunter, baby. Would not. Oh, first come, first serve. Who wants it? I wouldn't turn down a headhunter. Everyone's just giving it to each other. Wow. There's your headhunter. All right, go team. Woohoo! Let's go. Oh, I gotta stretch. Whew. All right, let's keep going with Zizzarin's video here that I disagree with. Oops. I just pressed X on an accident.
And even on solo Sufan, you get really crazy gear being achievable. Like here I have a +3 bow, good attack speed, with 100% wed, and
good item.
Attack speed. And all my gear, unique item. All my gear ends up being perfect or close to perfect. It's really cool items like.
Is that what we want though? This is the harvest question. Is like, do we want players to have perfect gear? For a player like Zizzarin who plays all the time, okay, cool. Do we want like the players who play a lot of the time, i.e. me, to have perfect gear? I don't know. I'm absolutely the kind of player where once I get perfect gear, I'm done playing. Like I have nothing else to shoot for. That's why I league started an attribute stacker, right? Because I intended for it to be my only build this league with my spectral throw deck stacker and just kind of dialing it to 11 kind of deal and making every slot perfect. But when I perfect every item, I'm done with the build, to be clear. And I don't know. It just feels like if you just give me too many items, I'm just gonna get bored. Like, that's how I feel about it. I mean, he's different. Apparently, once he gets perfect items, he's still roaring to go for another map. It just ain't my thing, dude.
Items like this is achievable. And there's
I should make a video about this.
Stuff. Like both my chest and my helmet, like
yeah.
This is 21% restoration just for my helmet, and then 45 for purity of fire. So I'm definitely enjoying that a lot. And it's a very, very clear line between risk reward. Like, for example, I am terrified of doing red altars and use Sentinel. I'll most likely, maybe when I'm level 100, I'll do it because I'll be like, okay, well, I died, I'll make a new character.
Oh my god, level 100, perfect items, and you're scared of doing mechanics? Zizzarin, come on.
At least get level 100 on this character before using Sentinel and Red Altars. Because even though I do have very, very good defenses, I have 89 all rest and 70 chaos, 30k or nearly 50k armor, 40k evasion. It ends up being still very scary with those defenses.
Is it?
Because Sentinel is that scary. And I have, I'm crit immune as well. So, it's mostly the Void Jaguars I'm scared of. I also feel like this patch is like, when you have this amount of defense, it's pretty reasonable what you're scared of. Void Jaguars. Just such such a beautiful way to craft.
So this is okay. Oh god, I'm gonna okay. So Zizarin just said, "Hey, I have perfect items. I'm gonna be level 100. I'm scared of this mechanic," and it's like, okay. And he's praising the game for that. I feel like if you have perfect items in level 100, you should be able to stomp every piece of content in this game because you're done, right? Like at this point, you're just feeling like a god. And I feel like maybe the game is too hard. This is where I'm really going to lose a lot of Path of Exile people. I feel like maybe the game's just too hard. Like let's not expand the end game. Let's just like make things a little easier to get and like have more fun with it and not like reward the top end for being as powerful as they are. And just let them, sure, they can be more powerful. Okay, let me be clear here. They can be more powerful, but like there's no content to brush up against, like who cares? Whereas if Zizarin's like, you know, all perfect item build, level 100, and he's scared of mechanics, I feel like the game's too hard. The game should be easier. That's my message.
With them, we have the like special Sentinel only mods that are really cool. I was trying to get that on Sorcerer Boots, but here we are. It's been interesting seeing how like that all works together with Harvest, with other parts of the game, alt crafting, Awakener Orbs.
Oh, they're stealing endurance charges. That's what's going on.
And smashing them together.
Like, where are my endurance charges?
Such a great sync for the endgame crafting. I have like so many crafting projects. Like, if I search for more, these are all the ones I want to use Reforge more likely on. Everything in this tab is a crafting project I'm working on pretty much. Some of them are finished. It's also just a really good league for just making an insane amount of currency. Like, I'm on solo self-fund and I have almost 5,000 chance orbs. 1,000 regrets.
True, you get a lot of raw currency, but
like, it's impossible to be poor this league because if you are poor, don't be poor. You could just
yeah, just don't be poor, forehead.
Pop your Sentinel, loot, and leave. And just do that repeatedly and you are gonna be rich. And everybody's rich this league. Does that mean everybody's poor? We just have such a crazy access to good items and stuff. So it's been really interesting. I've never ever been this happy during League. I think between my 3 level 99 characters, I think I have between almost 3
I mean, he is
kills.
playing hardcore. Sure, but like hardcore or not, like it's just like if you have like his build is as defensive as it could possibly be. I feel like at that point there's nothing in this game that should challenge you, right? Like it should be a steamroll. That's my opinion. That's why I'm kind of worried about next league, to be honest. I'm kind of worried that when they expand the end game again, because you know they've advertised it. Also, we just got Divine Judgment, hell yeah. They've advertised it, and I'm worried that like we're gonna get to the point where the only builds you want to play are great builds. And we're just going to be in the era of follow the build guide, otherwise you can't compete in any endgame. And it's like, oh, that to me is what I'm scared of. And when he says stuff like that, it's like, I'm worried that GGG is going to hear it and be like, this is who is playing our game. This is what we want to shoot for. Let's keep making the game harder and keep pushing your limits. And it's like it kind of makes me like a nauseated feeling deep inside. And it's just like, guys, how do I deal with neck pain after a workout? Roro, you said that like 4 minutes ago. I am so sorry. Cheery. Oh my god, you guys had oh jeez. I was so focused on like the video. Hi. Hello. Hi. How do you deal with neck pain after a workout? I never feel neck pain after a workout. Even back in my high school days where I was lifting every day, neck pain never really happened. What would you get neck pain from? Like, I'm trying to think. You're talking like spinal neck pain, right? Like, where would you get that from in a lift? I don't know if that might be like your lifting wrong problem. Maybe just whatever lift you did that day, don't do it again for a while and see what you can fix about it, because I don't know if I've ever felt that way. Like, usually if I feel pain, not soreness, but a pain, that's where I'm kind of like, Maybe a different workout. You always have something to work for. I mean, he is playing hardcore. Yeah, I like having something to work for. I don't like Harvest or this league where great items are just everywhere all the time. Like, great items are cheap. Great items are like, you can make them easily. And I just don't know how much I really like that. I don't. I like fun league mechanics. I like Ritual. I like Expedition. I like mechanics that are just fun to play. Just not very efficient. Whereas, you know, like, okay, ask yourself this. If like money making, if you put that aside, what league mechanics are the best in the game? Would you really say Heist or Delirium? Delirium's okay. Some people like Delirium. That's not fair. Delirium's fine, just not my thing. Blight? Like, there are a lot of mechanics in this game that I feel like are clumsy and not really that fun, but people do them because that's where the money is, kind of deal. Whereas I love doing Ritual, I love Expedition, but you ain't gonna make a lot of money from them, kind of deal. I don't know. That's how I feel. Whoa, what'd we get? Oh! Let's go! Omniscience, right? Oh, yeah, let's go. I need that, I need that. Everybody's freaking out. I was like, oh, please give it to me. Hell yeah, let's go, team.
Same thing. Which is a cool feature, because it lets you, like, get an idea of...
I love Heist. Fake news. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, Cheerio. Nobody likes Heist. The voice acting of Heist is amazing. Yes. But it's not fun. For me. Anyway, sorry, that's not fair. If you like Heist, Cheerio, if you like Heist, guess what? You now make a lot of money because not many people do. I don't. I can't stop playing. Okay, you're getting sarcastic. I know you. You're sarcastic. I don't believe you. I also like Heist, but also because my stimul to not dying. Also because my stimulation to not dying? You don't like dying? I don't know. Anyway, it's like, oh God, I don't know, man. I don't want Heist every league. Heist, I don't want as a league mechanic. It's so complicated. Dude, if they just got rid of like the gearing on the guys and you're leveling your guy, get rid of like the whole like hideout thing at Heist, the Heist hideout, whatever. Just give me like Heist maps and I can just put them into the map thing and I just run them. It's like, okay, fine. I'll dig that. But like the whole setup behind it's not fun. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't do Heist every day. I would do Ritual every day. Yeah, I do make a lot of money. I bet you do. It's just not my thing. And that's why I'm surprised Zizarin finds this league to be his favorite. Maybe, like, okay, he's talking a lot about rewards. Like, oh, perfect items, you know. It's a fun patch. And it's like, oh, God. Oh, no. I didn't like this league. You know what? I didn't like this league. I'm going to come out and say it. I like balance patches. I like different skills. I like new skills. I like making dumb builds that sometimes don't work, okay? That's where I find enjoyment in the game. And this league was not meant for me. It's like the skills were the same, the ascendancies were the same, everybody knew what was good going into it, items were more powerful than ever and easy to have access to, league mechanic was boring, but everybody did it because everybody got money from it. Like, you heard Zizarin just say, like, hey, if you want money, just go into a map, turn on your sentinel, leave. And it's like, really? That's what people are freaking out about this league? I don't know. This league is like the complete opposite of what I would want. Next league, if the next league was for me and not for like whoever enjoyed this league, this is what would happen. Every skill got a balance pass of like something meaningful changed about it. The passive tree got changed up a little. Every ascendancy got nerfed. Here's what I would want. Every single ascendancy node would see a nerf of some kind, but you would get like 2 more nodes to have build options for. What else would I want? Items would be harder to get to. I want hard mode. The game's too hard. I want hard mode. I know I just said the game's too hard. Just don't expand the end game. Listen, the end game's fine, okay? Just leave it, okay? People have enough to push their builds up against. Zizarin himself said he was scared at some mechanic like the Searing Exarch altars or something. Just make the game, make builds. Oh God, how do I say this? Make the game easier, make builds harder to build, and make players weaker. Just take everything back. Just go back like 2 years in power. That's what I would want. I do Heist every like 2 or 3 days. Well, fair enough. You still make a ton of money from it.
How many monsters you're killing compared to other players. Either way, I do feel like this league has a lot of longevity.
Really?
I think that's the
Longevity,
word.
really?
English hard.
I
It's not my
disagree
first
completely.
language, I'm Norwegian. Anyway, I have so many builds I'm working on from a longevity point of view. Like I'm working on an Alberon's build. I literally just hit this, which is insane suffixes. I hit the strength when I awaken orb. So very
Nice. That's a
excited
good
for
item.
that.
That's a
Very,
great
very
item.
excited.
Damn.
On top of that, I'm working on an animate weapon build because I hit this.
Animate weapon? That's kind of
So, I
juicy.
have so many projects that I want to do, and then I found a bunch of saviors, and Steel Mage was like, "Oh, there's this cool like steel build you can do with savior and Paradox."
Somebody was
So I'm
talking about
farming a
Savior
Paradox
yesterday.
and
in our
I
chat.
didn't want to do build week this week, but this league because I have so many like builds that I want to min max and really like push currency into. So just having a blast. So.
Is that though? Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. Is that because, okay, that's not this league though, right? The whole build diversity thing you just argued, that's not a this league thing because the balance patch was the exact same thing as last league. There's, if you're going to innovate on anything, it's going to be a build that is suboptimal because there's better builds out there. And to me, that's boring. Okay, listen, that's why I like balance passes, because it's fun to find the new great thing in the league, right? Make the Path of Exile great again. Well, I am coming across that way. I understand that. Nobody likes a complainer. It's just I just don't want Path of Exile to go in this direction, okay? This is fun for like a league, okay? But I don't want this to be the long term. What I would want... Okay, so build diversity, for example, right? I love making builds, but understand, when I make builds, they are very suboptimal this league because everything's kind of been discovered right now. Like, if there was a huge balance pass, I could do weird things and like, oh, that's powerful. Let's make a build on it because nobody's done that before because it's this new thing was buffed. Like, that to me is exciting. But when everything's so stale for so long and everybody knows what's figured out, like doing a weird staff cyclone build on champion full fire conversion, that's dumb. You should do flat fizz. It's just, I need something different. I need something new. I need something that hasn't been done. So that's why we do this. I don't know. That's what I find enjoyable about the game anyway. And I really hope GGG doesn't go this league again. I want next league to be great. All right? Make PoE great again. There you go. There you go. We'll go full member berries. You remember back in Breach when double dipping was so broken and so was Energy Shield CI? It's like, yes, and it was great.
Wanted to make this video.
Is that it?
For those that were wondering, we're going to do V Rising on the 24th.
V Rising. Okay, that is the end of the video. So, yeah, I disagree with Zizarin, I think, completely here. It's so weird how, like, two players can play Path of Exile and have, like, completely different opinions about the game. So, my favorite part about the game is building and crafting. Those are, like, my two favorite things. And so, like, this build, or this league, completely dropped the ball on build making. Oh, my God, it's so hard. Even if you want to do what wasn't be done, at least do something that makes sense. This makes sense, right? Like, it's not like it doesn't make sense. Like, it works. It's just not as efficient as like full fizz. Honestly, if I could do this build again, and here's what I would do if I were going full flat fizz. If I really wanted to go tryhard champ here. If I wanted to try hard, I would go full impale cyclone, drop stabs completely, go like, probably go sword and board, or like, yeah, probably sword and board, like Paradoxica or whatever. Go left side of the tree, go spell suppression and elemental ailment avoidance. Drop these reservation nodes up here especially. Get a bunch of life. Like, that's what I would do. Get a bunch of impale. Just milk impale and just get a bunch of damage, right? It's a great build. But it's also really, really boring to me. And fire looks cooler. So that's what I did. That's why we did it. So it's not as efficient, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, Preach is playing Path of Exile too. Sick. Anyway, all right, we need another Path of Exile video to watch. I mean, when do you do your builds? Always ask yourself one question: why I'm doing this? I'm doing this build because Shockwave and Herald of Ash is one of the coolest looking things in this game, and I've done Fire Staff Cyclone before twice, and I know the build really, really well. So even if it's on an ascendancy that's not as efficient, I feel like it's good enough for what we want. Don't hug me, I'm scared. That's right, they came out with a new video. Oh my god. I love Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. One of my favorites. And they came out with a new video that I can't watch right now. All right, cute. Cute. Wow, are we really? Damn. All right, hold on. Path of Exile 3.18. All right, who loves it? Who loves it? Riker. I'm trying to look at people who really liked this league, and then we're gonna complain about them. All right, we're done with YouTube videos. All right, we gotta make our own content here. We can't just milk things. Sheesh. I mean, when you do your builds, always ask yourself, why am I doing this? Yeah, because it looks really cool. Plus, like, God, I can't, listen, buddy, I can't do it. I can't play. Maybe I should get these life notes too. It's kind of sucky life notes though. I can't do it, man. I can't play a build people have already discovered and knows it's good. I can't do it. Even the Mathel deck stacking build, I just wanted to make it like, I just wanted to make it because it's fun and it's a Spectral Throw build, right? And Spectral Throw still, even with the deck stacking stuff, Spectral Throw is still off meta, okay? It's just we got lucky with those deck stacking boots coming into play that nobody knew existed prior, so that was kind of a lucky, I just struck gold with that one. It's just I can't do, like, I have to make my own build. That's where the fun of the game is. I don't know. That's where I have fun. It's just making stupid builds. I don't know. That's just all I really have to say about it, really. It's just, I just want Path of Exile to have a giant balance pass. I don't care. Fine, whatever. Expand the end game. Make it so, like, people are funneled into, like, playing super builds that everybody knows is powerful. Whatever, right? Just give me a balance pass so players like me can do weird builds and not feel so bad for it because everybody's like, dumb build, make a lol. Whoa! Look at that sash. Holy cow. Okay, so wow, that corrupted slash. So you get 70 life, so that's tier 3. You get flat fire res. You also get percentage increased strength, percentage increased dexterity, movement speed during flask effect, and strength. Damn. Let me. Anyone want? I can buy that. I'm gonna see if anyone on my team wants that, because they might. If anyone's doing like a weird, I don't know, some weird build. I don't know. It's not that, I mean, it's not a great belt, sure, but like in a 3-day, 4-day league, that's a, if you're a stat stacking guy, I mean, that's not a bad belt. Can Hollow Palm no longer crit, or am I missing something? It can crit. Why wouldn't it? You just have to get the amulet, right? Well, now I'm curious. Let's look it up together. Hollow Palm. You may have to get the amulet that makes you crit, right? I've never done a Hollow Palm build. Added fizz per dexterity while you are unencumbered, 60% more attack speed. So here's the thing. Unencumbered is unarmed, right? Or gloves equipped, but you can't have a shield. Okay, so what you want is an amulet, unarmed crit. Path of Exile. So there's an amulet you have to buy, and this is what Facebreakers always wants too, so it's a little expensive. One unarmed amulet. There we go. It is Rigwell's Crest. That's what you need. If you've never seen Rigwell's Crest, it's this item here. It's 7% to unarmed melee attack critical strike chance. Modifiers to claw also affect unarmed. So skills like these juicy nodes up here become crit chance for unarmed. So that might be what you have to do to make a Hollow Palm build crit. That's my guess, but I've never actually done it. There might be another way to get Hollow Palm to crit, but I don't know. Do you even want to make it crit? You get so much base fizz. I mean, you might as well. I don't know. Do you? Don't you? I don't know. But you count as dual wielding with Hollow Palm, not unarmed. What? No, you're unarmed. Right. Let's find out. Reddit, hollow palm, Rigwalds. Hollow palm technique work with Rigwald's curse. It would still be unarmed. Logically speaking, what would you be dual wielding? Your hand? Unarmed is just the dual wield tag. In fact, building non-crit would be... Wait, it won't be junk. In fact, building it non-crit will be the better option, in my opinion. It will work, but it's very likely Astramentus with Catalyst and Anointment is going to be much better overall. Yeah, you do lose on your deck stacking, but it sounds like people don't want... It sounds like it works, it's just not very efficient, right? Which makes the players count as dual wielding. Well, only if you're unencumbered. It's unencumbered, meaning that you can have a shield, but you're unarmed. Like, the flask skills, like the poison concoction, that's unencumbered required. Well, no. I'm sorry. As a guy who's never done hollow palm, I'm pretty sure you can wear a shield. You can wear gloves. You cannot be armed, but you may have to read the keystone again. I'm dumb. I haven't actually done a hollow palm technique before, build before. So, grain of salt. Grain of salt. Wait, did anyone say they wanted this? No. Okay, cool. Ooh, nice belt. So all that is to say, you can't wear gloves. Thank you. Sorry. Never mind. You can't wear face breakers and hollow palm. That would be too broken. You can't wear your weapon, gloves, or offhand. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So if that's the case, yeah, you would not want to go crit anyway, right? You can with Rigwald's curse, but you're losing an amulet slot on top of losing a shield and gloves. That feels really, really risky. I don't know. Like, where are you going to get your crit from anyway? Like, going those claw nodes on the right side of the tree? Ugh, I don't know, man. I would log in and check, but I'm lazy. Oh, yes. Happens to us all. It's so smooth. Hollow palm is? I don't know. I've never done... Maybe I should do a hollow palm build one day. Wait, can I make this a hollow palm build? That would be dumb, right? No, that is dumb because we're not deck stacking. Never mind, that's stupid. I was about to say, because we don't need the staff nodes, I guess. We would just unfire convert, but never mind. All right, listen, we all have dumb ideas. That's what thinking is, right? It's the death of bad ideas. I just think out loud on stream. Oh, look at that. The Stucky Ezomite axe. Wings of Entropy. I've tried to make so many POB builds work with this axe, and nothing ever comes out of it. I don't know why I even try, but thematically, it's super cool. Do I want this belt? I kind of want this belt. We would lose lightning res, which I have an abundance of. We would gain... Oh, we can't craft on it, though, so we would lose cold res, and that's the one we need most. Get a bunch of strength and dex, though, and movement speed. Ugh, it's so hard to give up. I'm gonna give it up, but it ain't easy. And, Alcorps, I guess? Whatever. It's so smooth. Ooh. If you've never played it, you should totally try a hollow palm build. It's so smooth. Okay, okay, listen. I love me some attribute stacking builds, okay? I love crafting for that. There's never an ending point where you're like, I'm done. Like, you're always gonna have like that little bit more you want to do. Is hollow palm really that build though? Like, I would rather do, honestly, I would rather do another deck stacking Deadeye build than a hollow palm build, just because you're losing your main hand, you're losing your shield, you're losing your gloves. You only have like 7 pieces to craft, and that's it. And it's like, ugh, I don't know. I could hit a ceiling pretty quick on that. Whereas with the deck stacking build, you know, you have, God, you have every single gear slot open to you, except maybe your helmet if you want to run the fractal thoughts. Like, but besides that, what else are you running? You're not running Omniscience because it's more efficient to do the deck stacking boots. I don't know. There's a lot of options there. That's why I like it so much, though. What are we running now? Tier 4 and then Tier 5. What level are we? 80? 80? 72. Not even close. Gary, Jesus. As soon as we get our first Ascendancy thing, by the way, we're gonna or trial or whatever. We're gonna go into it and get that key and then run the Ascendancy for our final one. I'm totally annoying for gear slots. However, I got to tier 16 with the Tabula and basically nothing else with Hollow Palm last league. Really? Like, damn. You did good, son. Whoa, chill out, game. Jesus. So many projectiles. I do like our mana situation. We're not going to upgrade precision anymore, though, so any other accuracy is going to be on us. You know, I really don't like Bazaar. I never liked this map even while leveling. It's just not very, it's not very pleasing to the eye. Ice Crash deck stacking was so nice. Ice Crash? Dude. You're telling me Ice Crash feels buttery smooth? That build is specifically designed to bait you in with numbers and then be like the least smooth thing in the game. Like if I went Hollow Palm, I would just do like Cyclone or something, right? Like, why would you do anything but, like, Cyclone? I don't know. Like, I would want buttery smooth because you're giving up a lot of quality of life. Ice Crash deck stacking was so nice. Really? Huh. I never would have thought. Maybe I'll have to look it up, but I don't know. Ice Crash just never comes across as, like, very pleasing to play. As a guy who did an Elementalist build with Ice Crash, trust me, it's not very pleasing to play, okay? A slam build. Would you use War Cries then? Probably, right? Make, what is that name? It's so hard to read it from this angle. Materatic Cornucopia Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Welcome to the stream. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Aw, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. I don't know if you expected your name to be plastered on, but hi, welcome. Hey, when you're at a small stream, even a follow, bam, you're getting congratulated. Thank you. Dang, Mary Poppins getting all up in here. All right, all right. I'll see what's up. Nope, no War Cries at all. Why wouldn't you, though? Right? Raider, deck stacking, Ice Crash, no memes? That's a little bit of a meme, it sounds like. Also, I'd like to point out, we deferred an Exalted Orb like 3 rituals ago. Still no chance of it. We're still not getting it. I guess it doesn't really matter, but I would like to get the Exalt before we get transferred over to Sentinel League. All right, you know what? I wonder how many people read the title, I'm a Meta Glut, and not realize I'm talking about my team, the Gluttons, and they think I'm actually being like... Never mind. You know what? It's my own fault. I'm making the joke. I just worry people are going to think I'm female coming into the stream, and because I've gotten that before. Listen, I am... Not to say I had any choice in how I looked. My goo mom made me, of course. But hypothetically, if I did have a choice in the way I looked, I would have mentioned maybe make me look a little more masculine than I actually am right now. Because as it is, I'm looking a little feminine. I ain't gonna lie. I know my place. So that's something I maybe would have told my goo mom if I had a choice, hypothetically, of course. But yeah, I definitely look a little feminine. I just don't want to bait people, if that makes sense. I don't want to, because I've had that problem before. Like when I played Halo, like, oh boy, did a lot of people come in thinking I was female. Nope, no War Cries at all. Really? Why not? Like you get that free, if you're running a Hollow Palm, Ice Crash, whatever with Raider, you're not going crit, right? So wouldn't it be worth it to go Seismic Cry or whatever, or Intimidating Cry, whatever that one is? The one that gives you double damage. Wouldn't that be worth it? I don't know. It seems like double damage. That's a pretty good mod. Where's the last minion here? I'm sorry. Hello? Oh, there you are. Still cute though. Roro Ray. Oh, I see. I see. Still cute though. I am kind of cute. I'll let you have that one. I feel kind of cute. I don't know if I've ever seen a fractured item in a ritual and not been like, whoa. Or, sorry, backwards. I don't think I've ever seen a fractured item in ritual where I could go, whoa. It's always been like really bad. It's been like 1% energy shield, 14 flat fizz. It's like, god damn it. One day though, one day, we're gonna get tier 1 fizz fractured on a Great weapon base. One day. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter with recombibulators, right? You just get it anyway. I guess any tier 1 mod on a fractured base is S tier, right? Oh well, how times have changed. Oh, this is another ritual? Oh god, it's gonna be a messy ritual. This is gonna be a dirty ritual. This is gonna be a lot of magic monsters and stuff in this one. Do I even want it? Probably, right? Probably. Easy boss. Easy boss. Was that the boss? Yes, it was. Okay, good. We got our map mods. Let's go up and beeline Blight. Probably go up here. And then get these 2 Blight nodes, and then I don't know what else we're doing. Probably nothing. Nothing for the league. Not unless it's like a tier 16 boss on a conch ground map, then you stun and smack them a few times. You one-shot everything? Damn! It's one of those builds, huh? Oh no, there's no mana leech on this guy. We're fine, right? Oh! Maybe not. Hold on. I'm in a panic mode a little here. Focusing. Okay, let's go this way. God, I love Staff Cyclone so much. This is why I played this build 3 times, okay? This is a very fun build. Just like roll. This is what, when I think of buttery smooth, this is what I think of. It's like you just roll through everything. Everything just dies. Bam. Beautiful. What do we got here? Shock? Nah. Synthesized decks. Reroll. Hey, there's our Exalted Orb. There we go. That's what we want to see. Anything else? Eclipse Solaris. No. Hall of Grandmasters. Does anyone want that? Probably not, right? Some people are running. There's like a daily for 20 Hall of Black. There was one of our dailies for this temporary league was doing like 15 Hall of Grandmasters, and it kind of caught everyone off guard. So I thought that was cute, but I don't think we need to do it anymore. I can't imagine them doing that again to us. More life and cannot be stunned. Let's go. Yeah, I can't imagine them throwing. There's other dailies. I think they're already done for today. They were like easier today. But that Hall of Grandmaster one, people were kind of freaking out. It was like, oh god, is anyone doing like a Scorching Ray build or something? Because you can't run anything that hits. You get too much. There's too much block. I don't know. It's tough. There's like a couple of insane mods in there too. You need to do like a Scorching Ray build where like you burn, but maybe like a chaos damage over time build is the way to go. I don't know. It's tough. I'm not even going to try to guess what Hall of Grandmaster build is good now. No really good items you get from it either. There's no uniques or anything, right? So it's just more for bragging rights. Okay, this Blight is a little scary. It's getting a little freaky here. Am I good? I think we're good. All right, start, go, begin. Let's go. Music going ham. Upgrade this just in case. So, oh, okay, this is kind of fun. I didn't realize Blight could like, man, you can tell how little Blight I've played in my life. Oh, no. Okay, this is getting a little scary. Okay. Let's just stand right here. You know what? Let's just stand right here. We're out of mana because there's a vampiric mod somewhere. Okay, this is getting a little freaky. Summon more of these guys, I guess. Okay, that got a little, woofs. Lost a little life there. They got there fast. We got it? We're done? Sick. That's it? Come on, give me something. Hey, there we go. This ring sucks. Yeah, it's Heartbound Loop. Who cares? And what do I need for leech? I need green, clear. I have 2, so I need purple. Okay. Green, clear, purple. And then we're going to go Reflect Immune. All right, we are now Reflect Immune. Amazing. One less thing to worry about when we reroll more maps. Plus, what other minor god is really useful, right? The Life Flask one? I'd rather be Reflect Immune, thank you. It's one passive and one and 1 minor god. It's such a minor thing. Plus, it's not like we're gonna get awakened LE damage with attacks here, so there you go. Which I think that's the one that gives you reflect immunity, right? Because awakened pen gives you... Awakened fire penetration gives you... exposure, right? Is that the one? One of them. Oh, well. We do need a way to inflict exposure. I don't think there's an easy way to get it besides that node. I would love to get hair or avatar, or not avatar fire, covered in ash, but... Oy, that's why I play Chieftain, man. You got that juicy quality of life. Man, isn't this a pretty build? That's what I... God, you know what I want? Oh, God, I gotta show you this. Have you guys ever seen the... Oops. Have you guys ever seen a tornado shot with the purple fragments flying everywhere? The purple MTX? If you've never seen it, boy, do I have an MTX to show you. Oh, no! I was so focused on that purple MTX. All right, now I should show you, because I got to follow up here. Skill effects, tornado shot. This crystal tornado shot. It is objectively the best tornado shot in the game. It's so cool. I love it. I love it so goddamn much. Hold on, we'll picture it just for you. Okay, first of all, where's my picture-in-picture game? Hello? Picture-in-picture, please? Why does it not give me the option for picture-in-picture? That's so weird. Do I not have an option? Okay, we'll do it old school. Okay, so if you guys have never seen it, this is the version. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? It's so cool. I love it. This doesn't do it justice. When you have high attack speed and you have like 8 tornado shot projectiles all chaining everywhere, you shoot out one of these babies and there's purple surrounding your entire screen. It's so cool. Oh, you sort of get a taste of it there, but like there's purple shots everywhere. It's so good. That's one of my favorite MTXs. Should I get an MTX for Cyclone or Shockwave? Oh. Shockwave is an effect. That must be new. There wasn't last time I played it. Replaces the standard effect of Shockwave with an Apollyon version? What's Apollyon? What's that? Ooh. Oh, that's blinding. Oh my god. I almost want to do it for the memes. Because we trigger it every like... What do we trigger? Every... Oh my god. Am I going to buy this? What is my Shockwave? Every point... Wait, does it tell me? Cooldown time is 1 second, 4 uses. So we have a cooldown rate of 0.25 seconds, right? So every second we trigger it 4 times. Could I see this every... Oh god. Could you imagine? Just seeing that constantly? Show me it on Cyclone. Oh god, that would be like that all the time. I kind of want to get it. I kind of want to get it and see what happens. I'll think about it. Maybe we do it for our video tomorrow. That might be the way to go. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. What's the rare? Is Amber or Sepia more rare? I think Sepia is more common. Verdant. And so once we get a purple, we're gonna go for this node over here, the Clever Thief. Just get a bunch of leech. Drop these 4 nodes with this currency. So we'll have 4 passives, and with those 4 passives, what we'll probably do is just get all this life nodes, maybe. We'll get those life nodes, or we just go down this crit path here and just slam out this crit real quick. That's an option. We also have access to easy life here. And we have access to a crit node here. So I think with those 4 points are going to be like something juicy. Usaka, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy. we're just slamming out a bunch of white maps right now, and once we're done with that, what we're probably gonna do is get our ascendancy done. We might be able to do it today. I don't know. We're getting toward. Listen, I've been playing a lot of Path of Exile today, guys. We might be heading toward the end of the stream, because usually I only stream like 3 hours a day, but I've been cutting it short the last couple of days because of like Father's Day stuff. And if you guys don't know, I have like 2 dads. I don't know if I've ever explained that. Not like they're gay or anything. It's just my dad and my mom, they split up when I was 18. They divorced, and then my mom remarried. So he's also my dad, and I have my dad, my blood dad. And then so now Tuesday is my blood dad celebration, and then like yesterday was like my stepdad's dad celebration. I got dads for days. Anyone want one? I'll hand them out like candy. No, I like my stepdad a lot more than my actual dad. My actual dad is a very he's worked okay. He's a very hard line kind of guy. He's like the military general kind of dad, where they don't physically beat you, but by golly, they'll make sure you know how to get up in the morning. Like that kind of dad. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of the drill sergeant for a dad. I've learned to not like that. Before it was like Stockholm Syndrome was like, yeah, he's teaching me good lessons. Now I'm like, Sasha, GooBoy. Speaking of Sasha, you were wanting a Cyclone build. Here's your Cyclone build. Look at this. Everything explodes. This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted the whole time. The explosion Cyclone build. There you go. Oh, hold on, boss. A ghosted boss. Sentinel ghosted boss. Tinky boy. I have 0 dads. Give me one. No. I was joking. No. All my dads are mine. So that way Christmases, I get like 3. Well, no, 2. 2.5. I get each of my dads give me a Christmas, and then I shouldn't say my dads. My mom and my dad each give me a Christmas, and then my aunt gives me one, because she never had kids, so she hangs out with us. She basically considers us like the closest thing to her kids. She just chose to never have one. She's not really a kid person, but she was like the adult. Like, okay, so if you guys have been here a while, you know my story with my dad and his 4 uncles, right? And each of the uncles went like a very different path in life. One of the uncles was a chef that worked in San Francisco at the Fairmont Hotel, a 5-star restaurant. He was the executive chef there. Very successful chef in his career. Well, his wife is the aunt I'm talking about. So what they would do is, while in San Francisco, every year they would mail us a big package. Like me and my brother and my sister, we all get one super package of, oh, Combs Way. Damn, just a straight up Combs Way. That's cool. Anyone want it? We'll see if anyone wants it. I don't need it. Yeah, she mailed us over big old gifts. Cyclone Berserker with hit, healing, and leech. Close. Cyclone Champion with leech. It's not a Berserker. I wanted to do a Chieftain. If you're going to do this build, if you're going to copy me, I'll explain it when I do the build guide video. Do a Chieftain. That's just, if you're going to do fire conversion, that's just objectively better, okay? But this champion here, he's more defensive. You have permanent fortification. We're probably going to get this banner reservation node thing instead of Conqueror, even though this is more damage. I feel like I would do better with the increased non-curse aura effect. That's pretty great. You get you're going to get a ton of armor out of this. And because we're also going to be running anger after dropping purity of elements when we don't need it anymore, we're going to get a lot more damage there too. We got options, boys. Whoops. Anyway, that's kind of the plan for the build right now. I'm gonna keep this ring in case anyone wants it, but I'm not planning to really use it. Use it on our other build though. The earthquake guy definitely used it there. All right, we need maps. Let's run some Keurig missions and we'll see what we can clear out here. Almost incomplete. Unique item. Let's go for the unique item because I don't know. Every unique item was almost found except for like the extremely rare ones with dip cards, like the leagues aren't enabled anymore kind of uniques. That's probably what people are getting right now, so it doesn't really matter what we find. But I don't know. We could find like a Chevrons or like some other build enabling unique. Somebody's gonna want that. I kind of wanted to do a Chevrons build because I don't know if you guys noticed, Chevron's kind of out of meta. Nobody really does low life builds anymore. Also, what is going on with the graphics right now? Do you guys see that flickering? Do you guys see that? Maybe. You see a little bit of it, I think. It's like a black, like the shader's doing something weird. I don't know. It's weird. Either way, we're almost to yellows. I would say, you know what? For doing maps for an hour, going all the way to yellows already, yeah, okay. That's pretty fine. Maybe not an hour. Maybe, how long have we been doing maps for? Hour and a half? Maybe not even that. I don't know. Haven't really been keeping time, but that's pretty all right. Level 73. As long as I can get to like level like 90 before the video tomorrow, I'm happy, but I still got to do a lot of playing. Why does your Cyclone have less range than the one I saw in the video? So here's the thing, right? Yeah, I get that comment a lot sometimes. Why does my Cyclone have like no AoE on it? Like, look at this Cyclone AoE, trash, right? Well, we're using a very unique skill. So you notice when I'm actually killing monsters, these little like rings appear. Yeah, it's really fast, but you guys see this? Boom. And like way more monsters die than like I actually have in range. Well, the reason why is we're using something called a Staff Cyclone build. Staff Cyclone is kind of cool because it enables you to use something called Shockwave. Shockwave is a support that a lot of new players don't realize is even in the game. If you use maces, scepters, or staves, in our case a staff, right? If you use those, you have access to... I need to get out of this map real quick and come back in. The lag is killing me. There we go. If you use staves, you can use Shockwave. Shockwave is every time you hit an enemy, once every 0.25 seconds, you get a ring of attack damage that goes around it. So that's our AoE and extra damage against bosses, right? So you'll see as we go through the map here, you'll see me kind of like buttery through. You'll see like this massive AoE as if I had like way more AoE than I should because of Shockwave. So that's why I don't invest into AoE, because you already get so much of it anyway that it feels pretty all right. As long as you have enough damage. Now, when Shockwave starts not killing things in one hit, that's where things start feeling bad. But usually you get enough crit and damage where that shouldn't ever really be the case until you hit like tier 15, 16 maps. And at that point, that's when you want to start investing into a better staff. At all points, though, you should have a... At all points, you should have some way of one-shotting everything with a Shockwave, but that's why you go crit with stabs. By the way, a build that was popularized by Mathel. Fun fact, Chieftain too. I do like his Chieftain version more than the All-Fizz Slayer version, even if the Slayer version's better, because I like Herald of Ash. It just feels more cohesive, to be honest. Will Sentinels survive this? No, because this is an actual good build. Is it the best build? Is it the best version of it? No, but it's still a great build. It won't get you to kill... I think if you're going to kill Ubers or something with it... Oh, Victoria's Flight. There you go. I think if you're going to kill Ubers or something with this build, you do want to go all Fizz if you're going to go Champion. Or you want to go Slayer for the... Actually, no, don't go Champion. If you're gonna want to kill Ubers, you want to go Slayer for the Super Coal. You want to go all Fizz, obviously, because you're running Slayer. And then you want to go, probably... If you want to run a Slayer version, you probably want to go two-handed swords, right? I'm debating between two-handed swords and two-handed axes. I'm thinking probably two-handed axes now that I think about it, because you got the super crit node, right? Where all of your weapons are great crit weapons. You probably want to go axes, right? I don't know. I have to think about it. I haven't done like a Fizz version before, but that seems like the best version of the build. I like Chieftain because, come on, who plays Chieftain nowadays? What tryhard? I need bonus objectives for whoops. Bonus objectives for yellows is rare. Yeah, it's the rare version. Ugh, I don't want to use a scour. Whatever, let's use a scour. Who cares? Who cares? Cannot inflict exposure, life. Cannot be taunted. Perfect. Easy map. When you're getting a lot of uniques, 2 drops in less than 3 minutes. Not really. I have on my loot filter, I have every unique drop enabled because I like alchemy orbs and I hate running out of them. Really, when I see a unique drop, it's more like 1/4 of an alchemy orb usually, maybe 1/3 if you're lucky. But like, that's what I see uniques as, so that's why I enable them. I don't have many stuff enabled that's like bulky in inventories, so it's just like a why not kind of deal. It takes 2 seconds to sell for an alchemy orb. That's why I have them enabled though. Blade Vortex Chieftain, does it count? Of course it counts. Not my thing, but I mean, it's possible. It's a build that can be made. Really, any build that benefits from fire conversion can probably run on Chieftain just fine. You just have to ask yourself, like, why Chieftain? Like, why are you doing it on Chieftain? I like Chieftain on Staff Cyclone because fire conversion looks amazing. And if you're going to do an Elementalist Cyclone build, you might as well do Chieftain if you're going to do, like, a Shockwave Staff Cyclone. This is getting a little hairy. Why are these guys not dying? Oh, because Maven, of course. They got Maven buffed. Oh my god, please just die. Please, just die. Please, just die. Thank you. Alright, that was awkward. Almost to our second Blight nodes. I would say Elementalist over Chieftain. If you're going to do Fire Blade Vortex? No. If you're going to do Fire Blade Vortex, why Elementalist? Like, yeah, the AoE's cool going into Convergence, but wouldn't you rather do something like... Not even Fire Conversion, but wouldn't you rather do something like... Trickster? Like, I know that's... Okay, numbers aside. Okay, putting the numbers aside, we're talking about just the mechanics of the Ascendancy. Wouldn't Trickster be a little better? Because you want to convert anyway, right? So you get those juicy added chaos nodes. So I feel like ignoring the numbers, because those can be changed, the mechanics behind the Ascendancy, I think I would rather go Trickster, right? I don't know. It feels like Elementalist. What does it really offer? Like, are you really going to go Golems? Not really. You could go the Convergence node, but then how are you going to inflict easy exposure? Are you going to get just the gem for it? Sure, but then any class can do that. And really, the exposure's not that much better. It's good, but it's not that much better. Jeweler's Orb? Really? All that? Just for a Jeweler's Orb, huh? But no, I do really like this build. Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna go Blade Vortex, why would you go Elementalist? I feel like, yeah, it's fine. Like, it could work. It's just like, if you're gonna do it, why not do something more fun, like a Trickster or something? I mean, you can only play it early until you ramp currency and convert to self-chill. Surely, then you will use gem exposure when you can swap. You would want to self-chill? Okay. Yeah. Hey, you know what? If you want to do it, I ain't hating on it. It's just if I'm going to do a Blade Vortex build, I would want to do something like Occultist or something. Like, that's when I think Blade Vortex, I think of like cold conversion, Herald of Ice explosions, and Occultist does that very, very well. So that's what I would do personally. But that's more of like a fun thing than it is like an actual, like, this is the most effective way to build this build. Listen, I don't know if you guys realize this yet. I don't like discussions where it's like, what's the most effective way to do the build? I am very aware what is powerful in this game, usually, most of the time. Sometimes I'm wrong, but most of the time I have a good idea of what's powerful and what's not. I just choose not to do it because, like, it's not fun. I like doing weird stuff. I like taking a build and, like, doing it just a little differently and seeing what happens. Yep, there we go. We got Maven. Oh, Maven. Oh, God. Also, Geometry Dash World got an update to 2.2 beta. Wait, Geometry Dash got its major beta announcement thing? 2.2 or what? Explain, True Blanket. I'm not doing it. I hate Blade Vortex. Why would you suggest it? Wait, hold on. Oh, Roro suggested it. Okay, Roro Ray baited you in. I was like, damn. Why would you even want to talk about it then? I was like, oh, I get it. I get it now. All right, let's upgrade some maps here. We're getting a little stuck on our mappage. Let's get some plazas. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, what do we got? We have Moon Temple and Acid Caverns. Not done. Hallelujah. Let's go. Generally, though, if you're wondering why you may not get as much currency or items as anyone else, just play more. That's all. Just play more, and you're gonna get items. You're gonna get Exalt Orbs. You're just gonna find things, but you're not gonna get anything if you don't play. Like, that's just the gist of it. Can you do everything explodes build? Is there anything that explodes more than this? Maybe, oh gosh, I don't know. Describe everything explodes. Are you talking like a fireball build? Because let me tell you, when I play hard Path of Exile, okay, when hard mode Path of Exile comes out, you bet your ass, 1, I'm only ever gonna play that from here on out. 2, I'm gonna be playing, this is what I'll do. Elementalist, fireball, on hit build. That's it. I'm gonna keep it super simple. I don't need complicated. It works with literally 0 gear. Screw people going minions, by the way. Okay, screw you if you go that in hard mode. That's not in the spirit of it. But I just want to go simple fireball elementalist. If they even have ascendancies in hard mode, which they may not, I guess. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Keep it simple. See what hard mode's all about. See what gear you get. See what the new quests are. The whole screen is explosions. Sounds like you want a Sire of Shards. What would cause the most explosions on screen? Sire of Shards, old school molten strike. That would be super projectile heavy. Maybe Sire of Shards. No, I got it. Sire of Shards. Greater multiple projectiles. Lesser multiple projectiles. I'm trying to think of like what would be the most like screen vomit thing. I'm trying to think of what skill would be great for that. I almost said Eye of Winter, but that would have been the stupidest thing in the world. Oh god, I don't know. I was thinking of like something ice related or cold related, and then converting it to fire, and then having like Herald of Ash explosions everywhere. I'm trying to think of what you would do to just screen vomit as much as possible if you want like Omega explosion build. Can you do this for the 4th of July stream? Ha! True. 4th of July theme. There we 4th of July build. Are you going to play the Gauntlet this league? When is the Gauntlet? Give me a time frame and I'll give you a yes or a no. No, like a preview to 2.2. It shows the maps, events versus. Ooh, it's a video? True Blanket. I'll have to check it out after this. Maybe it's good we revisit Geometry Dash for like a stream or something. Go back to our roots. Go back to the reason people even watch the stream in the first place. Back when my goal was having 1 average viewer every week until the 1 year. Like my goal was 50 average viewers after 1 year. And then after I debuted and went into Geometry Dash, I was averaging like 20-25 viewers a stream. And it was fine, but the game itself is okay. There's not much to Geometry Dash, just like the occasional unique level, and that's about it in my opinion. It's a fun game. It's fun enough, just not a game I want to really sink my teeth into. Whereas Path of Exile, my channel has now its 2nd wave of like high viewership. You don't see it on Twitch. If you only watch me on Twitch, you don't see the increase in viewership. If you see my YouTube videos, you realize that over the last 30 days, I've gotten 15,000 YouTube views. And my YouTube, like I'm getting a lot of people who are finding me from those YouTube videos. So finally, I have this 2nd wave of popularity again. For whatever it's worth. I mean, obviously, you know, what am I at now? Between both channels at like 11 viewers. It's like, obviously it's not great, but like for me it's a lot. As a small streamer, you know, going over that 10 view hump is kind of a big deal. No update to Geometry Dash World. Also, it is currently on Android. Gary Melt, like that's how I feel right now. It's like, ooh, mobile gaming, not a fan. Not a fan. I'm very much opposed to looking down. I don't know. For people, do you guys like mobile gaming? Is that like a thing you guys enjoy? Like, it doesn't have to be like Genshin or anything. It can be like Switch, but like, do you guys actually play mobile games? I don't know. It's just not something that's ever really appealed to me. I've just never been a fan. Like, I thought about buying a Steam Deck just to see what Path of Exile was like on there. Just so I could play it at work. Not at work, but I would play it in my car or something when I'm at lunch or something. Because I don't have access to my electronics when I'm in the prison. But like, I don't know. Also, I love Necropolis, by the way. This is one of my favorite maps. Gary, you hate or you like Necropolis? Who likes Necropolis? I do. It's fun. I like the monster density. It feels really good. Listen, if I could just hold on Cyclone and just things die the entire map, it's a good map, okay? Bam! Those Herald of Ash explosions. Mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. Monster Super League or Azure Lane? I've heard of Azure Lane because I played... Back when I was in my Hearthstone kick, I played Shadows of... what's the anime game? Shadows of something? I played that anime card game, and they had an Azure Lane crossover, and I thought it was the most weeb shit in the world. And listen, contrary to how I look, I'm not actually that into anime. It's very much not my culture. I'm into old PC games, so... But you know, who's gonna watch, like... Who's gonna see a VTuber with, like, old school PC graphics? Nobody, right? One person in this world. Me. But they don't exist, so whatever. So I had to go a little anime route with it, which is fine. It's where the market is. But I don't know much about it. I will beat all of my demons on mobile. You not only beat demon levels, you'll beat them on the pooper. That's what you'll do. Hype. Vol orbs are great. I don't know if you guys noticed, my staff is in fact corrupted. It's a problem. I have a corrupted 6-link and I just need something a little brighter here. Let's go double blight encounters, maybe. So all of my blight chests, hold on, let's be clear. When it says blight chests in your maps have 100% more chance of containing blighted maps, that does not mean they will always contain blighted maps. That means that if they have like a 2% chance of having a blighted map, it's now 4%. So it's not that good of a node, right? Let's just go for more blight encounters. I think that's gonna be better. I think. I don't know. I've never actually specialized in blight. All right, everyone. It's past 3 hours, not to like time, but oh, hold on, we can do this together. All right, we're gonna mod the chest and hatred aura effect. Ugh. All right, everyone, we're gonna call it here. I usually get really tired around this time. This is like 7:30 my time. It's when I usually like pulling out a book. I like calming down. I like winding down. I like doing maybe some laundry in the background, but I like drinking something. It's my time, so I'm gonna head off for the stream today. Maelstrom staff on a Cyclone build, fitting much? Oh, there you go. Maelstrom staff, true. Nice notice, Sasha. I appreciate it. Anyway, everyone, we're gonna call it here. I'm gonna have the ending screen, so we're gonna take it together. I hope you guys have a wonderful Father's Day. There we go. We'll do it here. Hi, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful Father's Day and have a good time and treat your dad well and have a good day. And we're gonna stream tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Pacific, but not Tuesday because of Father's Day. Goodbye.